gonna start the recording. Fucking slut. Slut. Kyle, I finally hit level 100.
Took you long enough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm busy. Take a look. Oh fuck, I gotta check Patreon for you. Patreon. I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Okay.
Patreon has expired.
Uh-oh. Catch it.
Please. Okay, there we go. No, God, no.
No.
Is anybody free tomorrow at 7 p.m.?
I could be.
Yeah, I could be.
You want to watch Avatar with Patreons?
Oh.
I was thinking about hosting a watch.
At
Yeah,
7? No,
Yeah.
I probably won't wake up for that. I thought you were trying to like invite me to your place or something. I was like, I'll make the effort to do that, but
That's fair.
Gay.
7 p.m., right?
No, PN.
Yeah.
Post noon.
Post noon. PM.
All right, I got the Patreons if you want them. Pot Squeaky, Moose Man, Lakota, Diesel Tech, Big Happy, Purdue, Alexi Lou. And then the,
Wait, was Lakota one of them?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the royalty is Polar Bear, Girl Pikachu, and Fuck Jordy.
Say the other ones again.
Alexi Lou, Purdue, Big Happy, Diesel Tech, Lakota, Moose Man, Squeak.
Okay. You're correct. Then.
Okay.
Sick.
Fucking sick.
Sick, dude. Sick, dude.
Fucking suck, dude.
Can you text Stream Watchers or give me the permission to do it?
I have given you every permission I possibly can, and it just will not work.
I just want to do my
Just
job,
go
man.
in and post the thing. You just post that thing.
That's it?
Just do that. It's
and I
fine.
can tag Stream Watchers?
No, you don't need to tag them.
You're gonna have
In
to
general?
add everyone.
I can tag stream watchers.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nuh-uh.
Do it.
I can't. But I was able to.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
We used to at one point in time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Then Cody fucking took our access.
It won't let me, dude.
What the fuck did I do, Ron?
Yo,
No,
free
it's what
free
Cody
Schmo
did.
came in
Don't-
and got me bricked, bro. This man came in and said, "I'm submissive and breedable in the gum zone, dude." Free Schmo is the homie.
that's so fucking funny.
Who?
He shows up in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, free Schmo. How you not know, dude? It's embarrassing.
I don't
Schmo's
Twitch,
free.
dude.
It's fucking embarrassing, dude.
I don't Twitch.
Fram Fram is struggling. He's having technical difficulties. Dude, Stream Drinkers is really good.
That's good.
Can you make that so we can tag people?
Dude, I don't know what else I can do to make you tag people.
Can I add everyone?
Yeah.
I can't add anyone in general.
Dude, okay, here we go.
I can't do shit. I can't do fucking shit, dude.
I can't do fucking shit.
Oh, I can add everyone.
Okay, don't do that.
Oh, don't do that.
I can't do anyone. I
How
can
else will
only
they
do
know?
individual members. Hold on.
I'll fucking look at it again, dude.
I can do Shonen Sunday Advocate.
Server settings, roles.
I can do the mod gods.
Server says.
I can do trap OGs. I could do trap king. I could do trap star. I can do runners.
Okay, there. Try it now.
I can do stream
Oh,
watcher.
I can do stream watcher.
Okay,
Wow.
I did it.
I've been asking you to do that for 12 weeks now.
Okay, well, I had to do something that I didn't want to do, and I'm not going to say it.
It's because I said something.
Unreal, dude.
It's true. I do like Harris a lot more than everybody else. So
Everyone's like, I can't do it. He's like, okay. And then I'm like, I can't do it. He's like, wait, hold on.
Don't worry, baby girl.
all right, are we happy? Are you happy?
happy?
I fucking used that on Dora the other day, and then I was
Yeah.
like, she has no idea what I'm referencing.
Yeah,
Why am I
dude.
fucking?
It's
That's the
bad.
worst, dude.
It's bad.
I love that you reference it.
I wasn't even there.
You were there. That's great, dude. That's a classic.
I changed it to stream drinkers.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Good job, PJ.
We have the best
you.
podcast.
Yeah.
Email us at our tight box.
Yeah, dude. Where's my lovely face? I'm gonna be popping. I'm gonna be popping in and out, so I'm not gonna turn my camera on.
I'm gonna be finger popping.
I'm gonna be finger popping my own
Finger
asshole.
popping each other's assholes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've gotta be a ghost this episode, but it's fine.
He's so spooky.
I mean, you're a ghost normally. It's
I've
cool.
already got my 33% last year. I don't need it again. You know.
That's why.
Fucking-
That's why
I
he
am gonna kill
does-
myself.
That's why he does the main line, right? So he can check out during the actual podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Kyle, talk again.
I am gonna kill myself.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't say that on Twitch. You're gonna get TOS.
Oh, I am gonna unalive myself.
Can you
just
turn
say-
yourself down a little bit?
Just say
Oh
in
my
Minecraft.
god.
You're just louder than everybody else. I don't know what you want. And you get loud, and then you peak,
Oh
and then I have to
my
chop all your
God.
audio in half.
Oh my
Peek
god.
Me, Daddy, peek me.
If you were a natural resource on the planet, you'd be a mountain the way you peak. You know.
Device properties. We're gonna go down to 93.
Perfect.
Is this good?
That's beautiful. Don't close it, though, just in
93.
case it's not.
I thought about asking you how to do it. I thought about how. Oh god, I wanted to ask so bad.
Aquino says they need to get on Kyle's level.
Fair.
No.
Yeah,
can't get
right.
there.
You guys
no.
are too low.
You turn us up, dude. We're in the green.
I'm just gonna say
Our
it's
bars are
easier
in the
to shrink
green.
than it is to grow. Am I right?
Kyle's
I'm
is
gonna
in
say
the red.
I did listen to the podcast yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Harris very low.
Yep.
And then the only other thing to really mention is like it was fine. I got used to it. Got to the end of it. Next podcast happened. It just auto played next Trap House one, and it starts off with a gunshot.
Yeah.
It went from quiet to and just fucking blew out my eardrum.
Yeah.
So fucking hard.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Fuck your eardrum.
Fuck your fucking eardrum.
Yeah, especially
dude.
because you faded out beforehand. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So it's like
I feel like I'm normally quiet.
You are. I'm getting you a new microphone, too.
I mean, like I can fix it. I just
No.
okay. See, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
coming over and I'm fixing it.
yeah.
Like
And then
you
if
could-
you
but
ever
you could
touch a
tell me-
setting, if either of you ever touch a setting,
Just
I'm
tell me-
ruining my life for
Just
you.
tell me what microphone to buy and I'll buy it.
No.
Okay.
I said that already.
No.
Yeah.
Well then, are you gonna come over? Cause I have a birthday present for you.
It's not even my birthday.
When's your birthday?
7 days. 12 days. Sorry.
It's pretty close.
It's close enough. I give him the
Yeah,
present.
no.
What
It's
you
your
guys
birthday.
want?
You act like your birthday's not this month.
Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I thought your birthday was like 6 months away.
You
Like,
had
what are
me
you
so
talking
fucked
about?
up just now. I was like, I know this motherfucker's birthday is in late August. What are you talking about?
I'm so sick of your shit, Aquino.
Piece of
Stop
shit,
it,
dude.
okay? Stop it. I know they're quiet, okay? I know
Who's
they don't.
quiet?
They don't have any fucking post processing on their
Dude,
microphones.
I can
What do you
turn
want
up
from me?
if you need me to. I'll
Yeah, am I-
fucking
yeah,
turn
am I
up, dude.
quiet?
Justin's
Justin.
got like a whole setup.
Am
I'm
I
sure he
quiet?
can turn up.
No,
should I put my mouth?
don't listen to Aquino.
on
Don't
the
listen to him.
microphone?
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, PJ especially. Don't touch your shit.
Yeah.
How?
'cause
Okay.
that
Let
was
me
horrible.
ask this question. Okay. how much do we have to pay someone to just do the sound mixing? For
Way
us?
too much.
Like what is too much?
Because they're gonna need to do it for multiple episodes a month, and they charge per how long the episodes are, and our episodes are very long.
But like how much? Like are we talking like 100?
Cody would be
Way more.
100 an hour?
I would.
Cody would be stressed out the whole time. He's like, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. That's
Yeah.
costing us too much.
No, yeah. It's already done. It's fine.
Because, like-
I'm just
because,
gonna
like-
keep doing it.
But hold on, it's fine, right? But like, how we could pay someone that much, and then you can do it for someone else, right? For a little bit more,
Oh, that's fucking genius.
No.
and then you're
dude.
not worrying about it as much for us. You're worrying about it for
Yeah.
someone else.
I
but it
would
doesn't
stress
fucking
even
Yeah.
more because I'm okay with fucking my shit up, but if I fuck somebody else's shit up, I'm gonna feel bad.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
But don't.
But I'm gonna.
But
But
don't.
don't.
Me doing it for somebody else is so much more stressful.
Okay.
Also, we're good to start whenever.
Oh, cool.
Aquino said he's cheap. Aquino, shut
That's
the
what I'm saying.
fuck
Kino,
up.
send me a quote of what you would do. How much you need a month?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't trust anybody else to do it. I don't even trust myself to do it. All right.
Right.
Just
but
have them do
that's-
an episode and see if it's good.
Right. Like.
But then
it
they're
would-
gonna
it
have
would
to do it.
Go through
They're gonna have to
you
do
for
it
final approval.
all the time, every month, all the time.
That's what a job is, motherfucker. Like, what are you saying? Like, I don't understand. You sound like the motherfuckers in that Key and Peele skit.
Yeah.
Where he's like, we go
go
into
to-
They just give us the money.
They just give it to me.
Walk out like nothing happened.
We sit there for 8 hours, and then every 2 weeks they give us a check.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, that's a job.
I fucking hate that one so
It's
much.
so good, dude.
All right, we're ready.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Sorted! This week marks episode 200 of the podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't actually know if that's true.
It's not.
I didn't really come up with an intro this week,
Yeah.
so that's what we got.
I was like 200.
Welcome to the Anime
I was
Trap
like,
House.
there's no fucking way I missed the 200 mark. I was like, I swear I've been counting.
No, we're past the 200 mark.
We're past.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
by a margin.
Where's
just-
he at?
We just
I'm
don't
so sick.
celebrate them.
Well, now we are.
Okay.
Happy 200, guys.
It doesn't even list the number of episodes when you go on the
No.
podcast.
Yeah. No,
Ah.
it doesn't. It tells you what you're gonna get, you know. I'm your host for you absolute buffoons: Justin Mustache Flory, Kyle Big Penis Ramsey Lalich, Cody Tattoo Chambers, Harris Harry Man Khan, and PJ Muscle Sky Pinnon. How's everyone doing?
Just hit to the bone
Dude,
on
I'm
everyone.
clocking in and clocking out. I'm sitting here for 8 hours. I'm getting
Just
paid
you
2
mean
weeks. I don't
just
know.
like-
It was supposed to be me. He did it last week. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a homer
But
and
he-
stepped up. So
He also clocked in and out last week, dude. I fucking listened to you guys last week.
I
Incorrect.
don't wanna
Okay,
fucking hear
hour
you.
40 minutes
I
long.
I will listen to anyone talk about clocking in and clocking out, Kyle, except for you. Okay.
Okay.
So you better fucking not. I don't want to hear that shit from you at all.
I'm at the podium. Let me
You-
talk, okay?
You fucking
The
give
hour
PJ
40
your speech, okay?
Our podium, hour 44 minutes, right? Half an hour of that was you guys talking about if it's cool to be naked in front of people. Justin
Well,
wasn't.
Did you
Okay.
see the episodes?
And
Did you see
I-
the episodes?
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if you cut out the intro, half an hour talking about being naked in front of kids, you had like 45 minutes of material, okay?
That boy
Yeah.
cooked. That boy cooked. Look,
We
That's how you know this is a podcast. I don't know.
sometimes you make a gourmet mac and cheese, and sometimes you just make craft dinner, dude. Like that's just how it goes. Like I don't
Like-
and it's not like it was bad. He did his job.
And
you
nobody
know?
cares about the plot.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Plot.
Nobody. And we could. I could say 4 words.
He can say 4 words, and the only thing they want to hear us talk about is Harris jerking off to VR, being butt naked and spreading fucking mayonnaise on
I
his chest.
literally have
All right.
jerked,
Dude.
I've jerked myself to the point where I come from my ass now. My balls have nothing. My balls have nothing in it, dude. VR porn? Okay, but now you're gonna get me on here though. Fucking VR porn is weird, dude. Like,
Yeah.
the player, it's like POV, right? But then like when you like undo the player overlay and you're like in it, you're like, I can't feel what's happening. This like it's breaking my fucking brain. Like,
Yeah,
what I'm
it breaks
looking
their
at.
immersion because you don't quite feel it,
Just
but
do
you
it.
feel like you should.
Just do the cuck one. Just be like you're
Yeah,
sitting in
yeah,
the
just
chair, dude.
Like
you
and then
could
like
do
and like well yeah the cuck
Fuck
one
POV.
but
Yeah.
like but then I was also like I did the one where like it's like from the perspective of a woman, right? Because I was like, let's see how this goes, right? Maybe this is gonna awaken something in me. That bugged me the fuck out, dude.
It's
That-
crazy for me to think that didn't even exist.
That
I was like,
yeah.
that's not even a point
No,
of view.
It was
What are you
there.
talking about?
It was
What
like you
Yeah.
look down and there's boobs
Oh,
and a
no.
tit and like
There's
a
boobs?
pussy, and
Boobs
you're
and a
like,
tit?
I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Take me out. Take me out. Like I'm
think I'm
bugging
gonna
the
check it
fuck
out.
out. And
He
then the
said,
you know
he said
like,
you look down and then there's like a boobs and a tit.
there's like a boobs and a tit and then a pussy because it was AI generated, so it's like a fucking cow of titties like all the way down.
You're like, I got put in, but I don't know kung fu.
And-
I
and-
didn't fucking learn it.
And the wildest ones that I saw are like the one where it's like 3D animated hentai. That shit. I'm
That
like,
sounds awesome.
it
That
is.
sounds incredible.
It is too much. Like, I'm
I
like,
could
this
be
is the
in an
future.
anime, bro.
Like,
This is why I don't have a VR headset.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I played Beat Saber. I played this like Vampire Masquerade game, and I played Until You Fall. I think it's called Until You Fall. That game's fire. But like, none of those immersions were like the VR porn. Like VR porn is leading the fucking way in VR. I'm gonna put.
Well,
that
I
out
mean,
there
that's the
right
main reason.
That's
to
the
get
only
it.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
now. All they need is like a nose strap to like when the pussy and the butthole are in your face. And you just
the-
Smell it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
then you're
Yeah.
cooking.
There, I just imagine a lot of people like being like, "Oh yeah, I love my VR headset." And they're like, "Oh, what do you play?" And they're like, Beat Saber."
Yep.
Beat-
Oh
Beat-
yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, I want to do it so I can be active and play Beat Saber and play cool games, but they're just sitting in their chair gooning, dude.
I'm just imagining it like a South Park episode where like there's a bunch of enthusiasts and they're like, "Oh, we just really like Beat Saber." Yeah.
I mean, that's how I did it. I was like, oh, it's just Beat Saber. I haven't been using the VR porn as much as I thought I would. I'm actually using it for Beat Saber in games. But like every game is a workout, dude. Like I played the Until You Fall thing, and I was like I have a thing that tracks like how much you're working out, and then it was like you've hit your calorie goal for the day, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just slashing
damn.
away. Like what?
Yeah.
This is nothing. Like I mean, like I'm tired. Like my body hurts, and my neck and shoulders are like.
It sounds dope though.
Yeah, you used to
It is
be
a
able
lot.
to. You used to be able to play without being strapped into something. You used to be able to just go out and do a yard.
You used to.
Yeah.
But like you can't do
Now
that
look
shit
ya.
anymore.
Now look at you.
Now I just like I do like virtual chores instead of my real chores, and then that's that's
Yeah,
my
dude.
workout, you know. I don't know. It's fucking crazy, dude. It is weird. VR is very strange.
I tried to play the Resident Evil game they had for like MetaQuest,
No.
and the moment they gave me a flashlight, I was like, I'm already too scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. What the fuck am I doing? here?
Absolutely not.
Get me out.
No,
There's no.
I would
I
punch
want none of
something.
it, dude. I can't play as like Until You Fall. Fucking freaks me out, and it's like not scary at all. Like I'll turn, and all of a sudden there'll be someone coming at there, running at me with a sword, and I'm like, and like I fucking just start swinging like crazy. It like desyncs from the controller because it's like the controller's out of the view of the fucking headset, and I'm like, I got scared.
The real question is, can you cry while playing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you get away with it. Yeah, I think you'd be all right. Just get a little wet.
I
Yep.
mean, like my eyes water when I play.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a question specific to Harris. Okay.
Oh.
Just make a
Because-
conversation. You know.
Because I mean, the last episode of the podcast, like immediately the first words you said, I cried.
I
You're like,
cried.
I'm like,
If I'm
it's like
invested
the
in
last 20 reviews of him. He's
I-
just.
If I cry, I feel like I can't. I like. There's been stuff I've cried to that I'm like, this is dog shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. But it's not like you know when a cry is good and when it's just being manipulative. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so catch the show live every Thursday at 5 p.m. ish over at twitch.tv/The Enemy Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere. Just type in Enemy Trap House. If you like the stuff we say and want to help push us to the next level, come support us over at patreon.com/Enemy Trap House, just like our Patreon producers and whole fanatics, Papa Squeaky, Diesel Tech, Big Happy, Purdue, Lakota, Alexi Lou, and Moose Man. And our DGen royalty, Polar Bear 93.
Brrr.
Burr. Girl with a Pikachu tattoo.
Choo.
Choo choo choo.
And fuck Jordy.
Fuck
Fuck
Jordy,
Jordy.
dude.
Fuck
Fucker.
Fuck
Fucker. Fuck Jordy, dude.
I can't believe. That's real.
Jordy! Fuck you, Jordy!
What's happening?
She got it from a lot of different people.
I'm bugging the
lot.
fuck out right now, dude.
Yeah. If you don't have money, that's okay. You can literally talk to us and interact with us without paying a single cent. Just email us at tightbox@theanimetraphouse. That is tightbox@theanimetraphouse.
That's right.
Please do us a favor. Like, subscribe, spit in our mouths, or leave an Apple review / Spotify comment. Everything helps. We need it. And lastly, if you would like to be a part of our community and bullshit around with a bunch of like-minded degenerates, then come hang out with us on our Discord server or Facebook group. Links are in the show notes. And for you fans that want some more Soppy Slit service, every Sunday at 7 p.m. CST, our resident butt gusher Purdue hosts a nighttime anime jerk-along shown on Sundays on the Enemy Trap House Discord.
That's just not even on Sundays alone anymore, right? It's like every night.
Well, they just
Just
do
every
Well,
day.
Shonen
nightly.
Sundays
It's like
is
One
Sundays,
Piece
but there's
Mondays.
One Piece Mondays, and then there's like
There's One Piece
I don't know.
Tuesdays, One Piece Wednesdays, One Piece Thursdays.
One Piece does need 6 out of 7 days.
Yeah. They watch it
Lot of
like
shit.
every night.
Yeah. What are we watching? We're finishing up Undead Unluck 19 through 24. Let's get into it. Oh, do we have anything? Emails?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
now we
just
remember.
gotta
You
let
fucking
it
Now I
said you
remember.
edited
We
it.
just gotta
I
let
do.
it
Oh, I
You
did,
just
but it's
gotta
after
let
Dope
it
Choke.
I was listening to the main line yesterday too when Cody was like, play me some music, and they were like, what? He's
Yeah, where the fuck were you, huh, Harris?
He's like, if Harris was here now, I said, play me some music. That motherfucker would just be on it. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
And Justin's like, I'm here. That shit killed me. That was the thing. I fucking lost.
Tell me, tell me I wasn't right though. If I would
You're
have
not.
said play my music, you would have hit it.
I definitely.
I
would've started
agreed.
Just making.
You know
sense.
how crazy it'd be if we had a job and be like, oh man, if Greg was here, this would be
Yeah.
way better. You're like Greg called in. What do you mean?
That boy don't work here no more.
Yeah, but I love Greg, dude.
He don't work.
Greg,
he don't
dude.
work on Tuesdays. He only works on Thursdays, man.
Okay, we do have letters. Apple Podcast reviews. We still don't have a new one. You fucking losers. Do it. Emails. None as well. That's fine. We got a lot of people's addresses because PJ needed them. So if you want me to read those, I can.
Yeah, still gotta do something about
Yeah,
it.
read
you know?
those out real
Yeah,
quick.
read the addresses. But Spotify comments, we're saved. Spotify has saved us with these comments, dude.
Hell yeah.
We got a lot. These are, and the Spotify is recently updated how it shows the new comments. Thank fucking God. So I can actually just see them per episode.
Nice.
Undead Unluck, the last week 13 through 18, we have Fuko's Fat Tots. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Funny story part 2. The same week I repaired my car's wipers, my engine blew up. I blame this podcast for no particular reason. That's fair.
Hell yeah.
We'll take it.
That's that unluck, dude. That's the
That's
podcast.
the
Yeah.
Then we got Undead Unluck 7 through 12. These are two people that I've never seen message before, so that's kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
He said, "Yo, it was noise. You degenerates need to watch Heavenly Delusions because it isn't complete dog shit and it does not tell you what's happening to your face. You have to stick around and pay attention, or you will probably miss parts of the story." Also,
We'll be the judge of that.
oh yeah, we definitely will.
Look. If you don't come around here with your summertime rendering ass,
Dude,
and be like,
I was just
you
gonna
gotta
say
you
that.
gotta fucking think about it. You gotta fucking think about it. I don't
What if-
have.
It's a fish.
I am past my mental prime. I don't have it in me to fucking sit there and dissect something just to find out it's ass. I tell you right away if it's ass, dude.
I will say, I have watched some of Heavenly Delusion, and it is pretty fucking good. Okay, it's
is
pretty
pretty
fucking
good.
good. He goes on. Also, the monster remind me of Parasite because they kill things almost just like them, so it's pretty cool. P.S. Instead of praying to eternity, you jerk it to eternity. All right, my fellow degenerates. Peace out. Suck my dick.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking get it.
That's a quality first
You
review.
fucking
Yeah.
suck,
Dude.
man.
I like
Yeah.
him. Thanks for the comment. The next one on that same episode, I am so on board with PJ's assessment of Fuko's tip meat.
You know, it takes a connoisseur to know a connoisseur.
Absolutely. This is on the first episode we did of Undead Unluck. I'm really dissatisfied and disappointed in the cum in this episode.
Those are cum count.
I'm just gonna read this how he wrote it because I don't get it. I'm disappointed in the cum in this episode. To better this not worthy of the noise. So do better next, my fellow degenerates. Amen, brother.
We'll do better next, dude.
We'll do better
I
next.
actually,
do better.
this is like 3 episodes after, so I hope we did better next.
Yeah, I hope we
I hope
really
we
did
got
better
it.
next.
Yeah, like that's what we need the fans for, is to really let us know,
Yeah.
like, if the cum is good or bad.
Right.
Like this is like what you're hearing right now is our verbal ejaculation. We need to know if we need to consume more mental pineapple so that it tastes better. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one is
Talk about
on.
fucking word cum.
This one's on an older episode, To Your Eternity, 6 through 10. Yes, there is a big name English dub VA in this. Gogo's VA is Bryce Pappenbrook, who voices Inosuke, Eren Yeager, Kirito, Meliodas, Rin, just to name a few.
Yep.
He'd be in the same category as JYB. Calm the fuck down, dude. How dare you?
You can't.
It's like 2 years later. You're
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
JYB is like the Ryan Reynolds of the anime world.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Only known for one role, really. But
Yeah.
that role. You know?
you mean Vash?
No, dude. What are you
Dude,
talking
JYB is the Need for Speed Most Wanted of Need for
about?
Speed.
You fucking
Cooked with that one, though. All right, and the last one is on a little old episode called MFKZ. Do y'all remember that
Oh
fucking
my
anime,
God.
dude?
Oh fuck!
Holy
man.
I
shit.
think that's our #1 viewed video.
I
on
think it's
No
YouTube.
yeah.
fucking
I'm
way.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the #1 viewed YouTube video that we have.
It's like
crazy,
last
dude.
time I checked, it had like I think like 5,000 views or something.
Yeah.
Like some motherfuckers are just falling asleep to it. That's what I do.
All right, this is from another one who I've never seen comment before. At the end, Kyle was about to talk about mixed breeding humans, and you guys cut it off. I really wanted to hear where that was gonna go.
It was probably for the best that we
That's probably
Yeah.
they probably cut me off on purpose.
On
I
purpose, yeah.
probably did keep going.
Yeah, he probably went there, and we were like, nope. I've been listening to every episode way out of order, so I only have 10 left after this. I love the podcast and you dirty degenerates.
Jesus.
Love
All
Matt
200
K.
episodes.
P.S. Keep making new names for
215.
puss like Beach Hole, Snake Slit, and Cobra Coochie. They're hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I don't think we've
There
ever
was
stopped.
There was one we had recently, wasn't there? That like I think it was like last week that I was like that was new.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like almost every episode we're like, that's never been said in the history of human beings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here. We're fucking innovators, dude. Our
Yeah.
cum is so variable.
Our
It's-
brains are
so
operating on a
thick.
higher level.
Yeah, definitely. All right, that was it. That's all we got. There was a lot of comments for
That's a lot
Spotify.
of comments.
It was.
That's fucking
It was
dope.
good. I liked it. All right. Dopey Chokies. Harris, give me it.
Okay, this is a choke. I don't.
Yeah. Okay, choke. I don't know.
Thank you, Harris.
I feel bad giving it a choke
feel bad.
because it tried really hard. You know
Did
what
it?
I mean? Like,
Did it though?
Look, I'm gonna compare this to adaptation. Okay. I did not like adaptation. I know. I got a big brain. People are like, he's gotta like the big brain movies.
I don't know what adaptation is.
It's a Charlie Kaufman movie.
Yeah,
with
it was a dog
Nicolas
shit.
Cage.
Yep, Nick Cage.
And like 90% of the movie is them talking about the movie and like how that it's poorly written. That's the movie. They're like, if I made a movie, it would be bad because of all these reasons. And then the movie does all of those reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, people are like, it's fucking great because it's self-referential and it's meta and it's great. And I fucking like it works sometimes. It doesn't work like 90% of the time because it's a tough concept to get across. This shit was trying to do it to me, okay? And it had so much goodwill before this that I was like, maybe they can pull it off. Maybe it'll work. I cried. I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I did cry.
Damn it, dude.
Every time.
I
dude,
did cry.
I cried.
When at the I think it's like the last episode when the unknown person is like explaining
Yeah.
that they're a hero, like helping heroes. I was like, fuck,
That's
I
not
think
the
I get
moment
it.
that got
Like,
me, dude. What
that
do you
was a
mean?
lot. That was a lot.
How is it not when he raised his fist?
The fist
And
pump.
said we did it.
Fist pound
100%
was.
the fist.
That's that whole scene.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's
I thought you were
That's
talking
that
about a
whole
different part.
thing. No,
Yeah.
That was the
that's
last
whole
episode,
thing.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I
Yeah.
think so. I don't. Somewhere
That
in
part
that
got me.
area, I cried. Okay.
Somewhere in the 6th episode.
Somewhere there was like that was that. I was like, fuck, that got me.
Mhm.
But like, what are they like? It just ended so fucking abruptly. I feel like I was really excited for Fuko to go into the dude's book, and then they just skimmed over all the shit. I want to see fucking
book is
Victor
huge, dude.
killing her over and over again every week until like
For 10
for like
straight
300 years or
Yeah.
some shit, dude.
We
Like,
got straight to the end on that one.
they're like, he's like, it's 1865. I'm gonna kill you every year until we're at the end of the book, and then it's like, okay, now it's 2020. I was like, what the fuck? Someone teach motherfuckers math. Like, there's a lot of years between those 2 years.
Mhm.
Well, they
Um,
did say they spent 10 years of her inside the book. We just didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
to-
what the
for
anime
me,
should have been, dude.
For me, the last group of episodes should have just been that. And then
Mm-hmm.
they come out and deal with the autumn. Like, that would have been a good ending. Just leave me in the book because that was fucking dope. I like that a lot. But it was only one fucking episode. And then shit just be popping off like motherfucker, like drawing a thing that changes time and alters time like that, but like it like rebounds. And then Rip is a big dude, but he's a hero, but he can't be a hero because what the fuck is
That
going
character
on,
was
dude?
fucking bouncing everywhere. dude.
The character, the unknown character, was me when I was 20. I'm older now. I know when I'm being stupid. That shit was stupid. All right. I don't like giving this a choke. I really don't. It like genuinely hurt me to say it just now, but I had to speak my truth, and it's a choke.
Okay. I'll go. I like giving this a choke because this sucked. These last episodes were fucking dog shit. Honestly, the only reason I'm not giving it a rope is because I really did enjoy the character Ano. I thought it was fun. It was super cool how they found that loophole to like talk to people, and
Yeah.
it was super sad when his mom was dead and like
Yeah, I hate
couldn't,
that.
you know,
To be fair,
that whole character was cool. I like that a lot.
that mom got out pretty easy in this world.
100%.
Yeah. In this
Yeah.
universe, just thinking your kid died,
It's true.
pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
she was
true.
very
Yeah.
not pudding by the end.
I
you
was
know.
flinching when she was like coming home, being like,
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
What's
oh
gonna
no,
happen here?
not another.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, it's all relative, right? Like either dying or thinking that your kid is just gone. Like, I'm sure that's equally painful.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I hate the style that they chose to tell this story. Like, I absolutely hate it when they fucking, in the beginning of this arc, when they showed them fighting with Autumn, and then fucking Fuko dies. And then it cuts to, you don't see that again for, a couple episodes. It's like, I fucking hate it when they do that. I would come up with a better way, dude. That doesn't give me stakes, because I've seen it 500 other times. I know what you're doing, okay? It's like baby's first fucking time loop, What is this? Jesus Christ. It's a joke.
Dude. That's true. The time looping shit. That's probably why I hated it. Dude, summertime rendering has forever ruined like time looping shit for me.
Yeah.
Like anytime I see it, I just get PTSD now.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle.
Oh yeah. So, is it for this episodes or last week's episodes?
Do
last week.
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'll
Do
do
last
it
week's and
in
then
a
this week.
mystifying order.
Okay.
No, I'll do last week's.
Okay.
I'm so mad at you guys. I listened to it and I was so pissed hearing dope, 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 and I'm like, am I crazy
I
here?
did not give it a dope.
Did
I
you?
gave it a choke.
I gave it a dopest.
I gave
Oh,
I fucking dude. I swear to God.
I must have been
fucking
just
rewrite
mad
this
at
shit,
everyone
dude.
else's opinions the whole time
I was
because
too.
it was an easy choke last week.
Mhm.
It's an even easier choke this week. In fact,
Mhm.
I said during the second group of episodes, the last two episodes suck dick because I was like, wow, they really kind of like dropped the ball on those episodes. I don't know what that was about. And ever since then, the show had the same exact quality. Like the first six episodes, the first 8 episodes are like incredible. Like this was
Mhm.
amazing. And it's like they were like, oh, we need to do 24 episodes. Like, oh, shit. Oh, we're going to have to pull some pages from Naruto on that one because they explained so much shit in this show. And they just recap so much. The first 8 episodes, they don't really do that. Granted, first episode, you can't recap in a first episode.
I don't know.
I
That's
think
the
you wanted
stupidest
to.
thing I've ever heard you
I think
say
they
on an
wanted
anime
to.
podcast. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You're right. They can recap the first
Naruto
episode.
recaps the first episode for the first 7 episodes of Naruto.
Just him on the swing set.
No, it's him watching Iruka get stabbed in the back being like, he's just a kid. And then Naruto's like, eh. And I was like, you get that like for 8 episodes.
Oh, dude, it's the old hairs thing of it's so close to greatness it makes you even more mad because there's so many good nougats in here, There's so much good shit going on. But what they did, dog shit. I did not need an arc where you explain to me manga. It's like they created this whole story, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I really want to write about manga for a little bit, but I'm in the middle of writing this shonen manga. Well, I guess I'll just derail the entire fucking thing and have an arc about people writing fucking manga. Like, cool, thank you. That's 100% what we needed. And then you like build up Autumn as like the end season antagonist, but like Spoil got more,
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point,
And then Autumn does the same thing Spoil did. He sucked in all the fucking things that it expelled, and then it transformed. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, and you spend so
Never
much
saw that
time,
before.
like you waste so much time with, like you just waste so much time with all this explanations, and then you skip anything that you are interested in. Like the skip over in the like when they're like, oh yeah, we were together like 10 years. I'm like, oh yeah, you changed me so much. You're like, I didn't get to see any
I
of
want
that.
to see that. Right.
It's just fucking awful, dude. Yeah, it's choke. It's almost a rope, but there's so much good shit.
Yep, I feel that. PJ.
So it's a choke, and it's a choke with all of what you guys have been saying, but we've got a little more there. But before I even get into that, I also do want to say though that like I understand we're giving this a choke, but I think we are being a little hard on this.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I only say
I'm
that.
not.
No.
Okay, Okay, go watch the Osan Nubi adventure. Trained to death by the most powerful party became invincible. Okay,
I'm sure
you
I
guys
wouldn't.
haven't watched a bad
No, I've
fucking
watched
anime
so
yet
much-
this year.
Okay.
You cocksuckers! You guys just show up on Thursday,
Hold
watch
on.
peak fucking
hold on.
anime all year.
I've
and
I've
now you
been
guys
to
come
the
here and
trenches.
tell
I'm
me
Okay.
in
that
the
this
fucking
shit's just
mind.
bad?
Hold on. Just
What
because
the
you're
fuck?
fucking new here and you're like, y'all see all this shit out here? Motherfucker, I've been eating this shit for 30 years. Don't tell me. Did you watch Tanya?
Dude,
Did you
I
watch
had to host
Assassin's
all of Tanya the
Aristocrat?
Evil,
Like,
dude.
you seen this shit, dude?
Back when
Like,
we rotate hosts.
You seeing new shit. Fine.
Yeah.
Understood. I understand. You stand where I stood, and you could be that way. All right. But the diet's changed. I can't
The
put that
diet's
shit in my
changed.
body because I know it's not good for me, dude.
PJ,
I know. You have to learn.
There's a reason why I said I don't really watch anime that much because I know what the average quality is. Okay,
Right.
like that's
Hell yeah,
it's
dude.
not. I'm not being harsh by saying it's bad because there's other shit. I'm saying this is exactly as bad.
As that other shit.
Like it starts off good, and then I'm like, oh, it's starting to taste like that.
Yeah, this was the this was the classic strong start anime that just slowly devolves. That's why I was last week. I'm like, I really hope it sticks to landing, and then they just kept going.
Yeah.
It didn't. Yeah.
No, yeah. They start making too many plots. It got muddy, and like that's a problem. They could have stuck with the main one and just furthered that a little bit more. I thought we were gonna make it through these quests and get to like the point where Ragnarok starts happening.
Yeah.
And then like next season we go into like trying to deal with Ragnarok and all this shit going down. Nah, not even fucking close, dude. Not even close. We end
There's 2 other
we end
seasons,
with
dude.
fucking people going to check out Uma Winter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like Juice and fucking dude. This was not where I thought it was gonna end. And then the manga writing episode, I wanted to kill myself. That was a waste. Then going like the next character that they introduced, you know, who unknown, who fucking cares, but I liked him. He was cool. The whole premise behind it was cool, but they didn't need to give us a whole new storyline on at episode 20. Like that's a ballsy fucking move.
I
Uh,
was like, why are we doing a train? Bro, the train is almost to the station. What are we doing a training episode for?
It's
Yeah.
the same shit that
What is
happened in the
happening?
first season of Demon Slayer. Like, the
But at
last
least
6
Demon Slayer was
episodes.
after the cool shit that happened. I was like, okay,
True.
you can backload all that shit. That's fine. But this was
And then
insane.
they missed, you know, on a few opportunities. We finally get to the first actual time that Unluck, whatever her fucking name is, her first time wearing a shirt where you even see a little titty. You know what I mean? And we get
The
nothing
first
out of it.
episodes were so horny, and then they just
So horny.
yeah
They set my horny meter
yeah.
to fucking red hot, and then they just dumped water on it.
Like
for
I
all
was
four
watching,
episodes.
I was watching the show, and I had different weights ready just to hold it based on what you know, just like an interactive 4D experience of while I'm watching the anime. And then they gave
Yeah.
me no boobs. The
I mean,
weights just
I'll-
remained on the ground
All
the
I'm
whole
gonna
time.
say, if you track, okay, Anime Trap House ratings, you can literally put the line over itself with
It-
how much
Yeah.
boob is shown.
It did feel like these last 12 episodes were like written by someone else. It
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
feel that
honestly.
way.
Yeah.
It was 14.
There was one
last
point
14.
in time,
14.
and like,
Whatever.
Fuko's got the pistol, and she shoves it right in her waistband, and I was like, "This is what I'm talking about." And then disappeared. We never look at that again. That's done and over with. And then we get to a point in the story. They set it up. They throw the ball for an alley-oop, and they don't fucking DP her while they're in this imaginary fucking universe. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me right now?
Yeah.
You got Vic Thor on your front and
Yeah.
on your back, and you're
Oh.
just getting fucking the Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower, brother. Fucking send
Yeah.
this unluck straight to the sky. I don't know. Lost opportunities in this one. That's
Okay. Cody.
Yeah, definitely lost opportunities in this one, dude. I unfortunately am gonna also give it a choke, man. I thought I was with Justin. I thought that character they introduced, Ono, was so cool, right? But why did you do it at the end of the show? And you gave us, again, me and PJ, we love our breadcrumbs, right?
Yeah.
Why wasn't this ever even like mentioned? Like,
Dude, if that was the
Ever.
whole show, like if that
Yeah.
character had just been
Yeah.
around and
Yeah.
nobody could see them,
if we're just
yeah.
like always wondering how they're like knowing or why this manga is, and we're trying to
they're like,
figure that
"Damn,
out throughout the
that's
show.
crazy."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been good, and that would have made this payoff so much better. But they just didn't do that, and they still gave me a cool little arc with the book thing. But like at this point, I'm like, dude, like we have 2 episodes left. Get
dude.
like.
Yeah.
Can we get this climax started? And then we don't ever really get one. Like it's the very last thing that happens, and it's cool. Like him blowing his finger up and having the unluck hit, all that shit is cool. But it's just surrounded in shit that was so unclimactic, compared to what it should have been.
It reminded me a lot of Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise was better, but I'm saying as far as nothing happening
Yeah.
by the end of
But
or the finale, I should say.
But at least in Hell's Paradise, I wasn't expecting it to wrap up. Like throughout this whole show, they're like, all right, we're fighting God. We're fighting them soon.
Yeah.
And then it's not even close, dude. But like midway through, it's like their next quest. They're not saying, hey, let's go defeat these 4 season Umas or whatever. They're like, let's go kill God, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's there's not even a plan involved. Like there's just nothing there.
The pacing is fucking insane.
It's
in this
awful,
show.
and I think that's what kills the show is the shitty pacing, which sucks.
It
because-
does
Just nuke the Umas.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
It
like,
does go straight to kill God.
Yeah, it goes straight to kill God, but they can't even do it, and then it goes straight to kill Uma, and then they just instantly die. Like it's just bad. It's just really bad pacing, and that hurts. That sucks because I really like a lot of the characters. I like the weird blood power. I thought that shit was awesome.
What I'm saying is they should lose the IP and someone else should just write this over like from the start because this is so good. There's
Yeah.
so much good about it.
Yeah.
Solid
Yep.
concept.
Yep. So yeah, sad sad choke for these episodes. And honestly, with the last half of this show being as like anticlimactic and just kind of all over the place, I'd give the whole show a choke as well. Like those first 6
Yeah.
episodes are
I
awesome.
mean, overall, the whole
I would,
show is.
yeah, I'd say I disliked it more than I liked it.
yeah.
I did say
I-
14 out of the episodes.
I'd give the show overall a dope still.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the dope.
I feel like
Overall.
I would just tell people watch the first, 10 or whatever, and like you will see some of the craziest things you ever seen. It'll be completely new, and then you don't really need to watch anything else, like because it's just gonna
I'd
disappoint
say-
you from there.
I say that if someone that watches anime, right, like regularly, like PJ, right, was like, hey, should I watch it? I'd be like, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's definitely gonna be some lulls and definitely some parts that are not good, but like I would say that every 3 episodes, there's something that's in there that's worth watching.
Harris, I never thought of that way. I need to change my scale entirely. Whenever we talk about anime, because people who watch anime watch fucking anything, I just need to give it a dopest dope for everything. Doesn't fucking matter. Oh, it's dopest dope. You'll love it,
Listen,
dude.
no,
Yeah,
those,
fucking-
like,
in the first 4 episodes had me for 24.
I'm,
You know what I
I,
mean? Like,
the
you already got it.
perspective I give is if someone's like, when I tell people I'm on an anime podcast, right? They're like, what's good? What should I watch?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I go like, well, this is what we just watched, right? And I'm like, if you enjoy anime, it's pretty good. I feel like you could get behind it. I think there's some weird stuff in there. There's some lulls. Like, I don't think I hated the manga.
I'm saying the
writing
exact
as
same
much
thing.
As you did, like as
Oh.
everyone did.
That was
I
so.
thought I liked the characters enough that I was like, this is fine. It's fine. It's not great.
It didn't
but it's
even
fine.
matter. That's the fucking dumb part about it. It
Well,
no.
It
No, it
kind of
didn't.
mattered.
Oh, did it?
Kind of
I
mattered.
feel
They
like you
knew-
coulda-
they
Fuko
knew
could've
they were
also just
looking for
been
them.
like, hey, can I go see your office? I'm really interested in being a manga artist, or like,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can I
And
have
they'd be
a
like,
suit?
manga. That's
would
not how
be
you say
like,
it.
We don't.
we all
don't do
speak
that
English
here.
now, okay? It's
Yeah.
manga.
Yeah, it is. He's got you.
I don't know. It's
Oh,
It's
fuck.
fine.
What do
The
they
fight-
call it? What do they call it? Oh, no.
the fight in the book between Victor and Andy was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, there's parts that were
Same here.
cool, but like as a whole, it's just
Yeah, his little twister fister.
yeah. Twister Fister
Yeah.
was sick, dude.
Or the Twister leg
he could've-
scooter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He could
That
have
was
twister
fucking
fisted
crazy.
her, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we got some cool fucking new moves
yeah.
in this like fight scene, but
Yeah, just
I
two
like-
spread around, man.
I like Rip. I don't know why they didn't actually tell us
I fucking
what the
hate
fuck
Rip.
is going on with him.
dude,
Like,
my brain was being a pinball during that fucking
Yeah.
scene. It's like the whole time it's like Rip being like, well, I'm only gonna work with you for this one time, and then fucking Unknown is like, oh, you know, he's actually a hero. He killed this lady because he
Yeah.
couldn't repair, but he tried to operate on her. And then Rip's like, I'm still not gonna partner with you.
'Cause
The
I'm
only
not a
thing I want
hero."
is Arc.
Because
Right.
if I'm a hero, then I
So I-
can't I can't
like
get
that.
her.
I
Yeah.
like that,
You
but I
would.
want to know. I want to know more. Like, and they like gave you like just enough to be like, okay, there's something there, but like not enough. Like, fucking give me an episode with him. You know.
The only thing I liked about Rip, they took away. And I'm very mad about that. Because every time during these episodes, he was like, I'm just a little boy. I don't know. I was so fucking funny.
that shit was funny.
I would lean into that every time if I could.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I don't know, I'm a kid.
I mean, when he turned into an adult, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking Rips, man. Like,
Fucking
Yeah, dude.
rips.
fucking dude. That's
That's crazy, dude.
That's all I got though. Choke. The saddest choke of my
yeah.
life.
It is a sad
Yeah.
joke. It's just like
It is.
there's no pleasure in this one.
Yeah, easy worst anime of the year.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
So far,
probably.
crazy.
unfortunately
Yeah,
true.
unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
I can't even
Uh,
argue with you. I can't tell you an alternative of what's been worse.
There's nothing. I mean, some things are overrated by now.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
we've got.
I have to
plenty
look
of
back
time.
at what we watched this year to tell you what's overrated. Whatever we watched in January and February is overrated. We should throw it out.
Jujutsu
But-
Kaisen season 2.
Yeah, that dog
and
shit, dude. That's over.
Dog
That's,
shit.
that's so
It's
far
so
gone.
bad.
That's
Especially
so
the
bad.
part
Blood War.
especially the part where one dude came through the portal into that little fucking domain.
Yeah, fuck all that, dude.
That was
Fucking-
so
You're
bad.
You're never
Fucking
gonna convince me you believe that, dude.
unbelievable.
Toji coming through the fucking portal on the beach? Get out of here, dude.
That's one of the only times in anime I fucking lost my breath. Like it just escaped
dude.
me. I would like I was like
The fucking,
Oh.
the fucking shadow step thing that
Dude.
Toji does on the roof.
Yeah.
Dog
Oh,
shit, dude.
You're
Absolute
fucking
that's so
dog
overrated.
shit.
Uh,
Overrated as fuck, man. What else did we watch this year that we could say is overrated?
Bleach. That was a
Bleach?
good Blood War.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's been long enough for Bleach. That one's still hype. for me. That
What
one's
the
still
fuck
hype.
else
For
did
me.
we
Vinland
watch?
Saga.
Vinland Saga season 2.
Vinland Saga.
Frieren, dude.
Frieren. Oh, Frieren.
Oh,
is
it's
still
so
good.
overrated.
Frieren's still good. Frieren's
Uh.
still good. It's close though. It's close. Give it another month or two.
Recoil.
Yeah.
Licorice Recoil is overrated. We could get past that one. I give that one.
Was that this year?
Fucking choke.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And that show did fucking rule.
Trigun Stampede.
Trigun was this year? That was last year.
Oh, hold on. Yeah,
Man, I
you're
don't
right.
know. I think
December
Trigun was the
30th.
last thing from last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Plot.
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 Blah blah
Uh,
blah.
Episode 19. Yeah. Did that hurt?
Yeah. Well, I
Sounded
gotta
like it.
look. I always have a sleeping wife during this time, and
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be the worst. So I gotta go lower instead of screaming higher. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, the lower ones are actually more powerful and they'll travel through your wall
Oh,
faster.
oh yeah, you're right.
That's why elephants talk through vibrations.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what. You idiot! Didn't you know that was more powerful?
It is more powerful. The waves are bigger. You should know that, all right? Episode 19, Undead plus Unluck. At the round table, Juiz pulls out the manga that Fuko's obsessed with, You From To Me. She says that all the
You two from me.
She says all the elements of these mangas are based on the events that Yue is living through, and Juiz says they should investigate it. Juiz says this is probably drawn using the artifact called G-Liner, and they need to find the raw manuscript in order to see if the language is still in Japanese or not, because if it wasn't, then it would mean that it wasn't affected by the thing that they did last time.
By the language, the Yuma language.
Mm-hmm. And actually, that one wasn't a Yuma. That was a reward.
They had to, well, they beat Yuma language, and then they got that as a reward.
Did they?
No, that was just
No.
reward.
Look it the fuck up.
They defeated Yuma reward.
Apparently, we need some more reminders, some more flashbacks in the show for you, bud.
They defeated Yuma language, and the reward was to unify all the languages of the world.
No, they had to
Look at the fuck up, Samurai.
No, they beat Yuma Burn, and then he stole his table.
What the fuck are you?
Also, them being like, oh, the name is this, and like it's like having the answer to a riddle before you even get the riddle. You know?
It's
like-
Jeopardy, dude.
How?
What?
Because that's Jeopardy. You just explained how Jeopardy.
You don't get the answer. You don't get the answer beforehand.
Yes,
Oh, well,
you do.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's the whole. Have you never fucking Jeopardy?
Maybe I need to rewatch Jeopardy.
You need to
'cause I
watch
don't-
some
you do.
fucking Jeopardy, dude.
Yeah. Get some fucking Trebek up
Get
in
some
you, dude.
Trebek in you.
How'd they get the name for Jeopardy, anyways?
Because this double Jeopardy.
Well, when
they
it
put
first
up-
came out, they actually put a gun to
This
everybody's
is
head.
the-
So they were in jeopardy.
What's the question?
They're like, Trebek, you can't fucking do that
Do
anymore.
that, Trebek.
It's like they're so stupid, though.
All right.
Jeopardy 2 guns.
No, double Jeopardy is I hold up a gun to you, you hold up a gun to me, right? Like that's double
Hell yeah, dude.
Jeopardy.
Oh, I'd watch the fuck out of that show.
I definitely would too, dude. Like two people with a gun to each other's face, and they like hit a buzzer, and if you get it
Yeah,
wrong,
dude.
they shoot you. But it's like a revolver. It's like Russian roulette too, dude. That's
Yeah.
a fucking game show, bro.
That is a game.
That's
show,
the
dude.
one.
Yeah. So in order to do this, Andy says we gotta create a whole manga just to get this.
Just
Okay.
to do this, man.
Yeah.
It's
What?
simple.
You can't just walk into a publishing company
we
with
can't do that.
empty-handed. Okay?
And we can't just do it half-ass.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like we have guns or like
Yeah.
weapons or
We don't
anything.
have guns. They get to a room in UA specifically made to draw manga, and Andy lays out the plan of creating the manga, but leaves Fuko in charge of making the rough draft because the manga comes
gotta
from in
come from
here,
the
dog.
heart. It's gonna come from the heart, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta have something to say. like 90% of anime has anything to say.
So much to
Dude,
say.
if this is what's in people's hearts, bro,
Right. It makes me more nervous.
yeah,
Unreal.
get checked, bro.
Like fucking like
Assassin aristocrat, dude.
That's what's
What
in your
is that
heart.
heart, dude?
I was just thinking of.
What are you
uh,
doing?
I was just thinking Fire Punch. I was like, if that's what's in your heart, I don't fucking need it.
Oh yeah, Fire Punch. I forgot about that.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. After showing it to Andy, he says, "Hey, that's sick as fuck," and he'll start drawing everything up. Oh, yeah, and have it done in no time. Fuko gets some Doc Ock arms in order to speed the drawing up, and accidentally rips Andy's dick off.
Almost immediately, dude.
Almost.
Yeah.
She
Inst-
goes
Well, first
from-
it was the pants.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
she's like, all right, show me the dick. And he's like, hey. Then she's like, I'm taking it.
That thing was reading her subconscious for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
yeah. But it's like, you know, when you try not to think of something, but then
Yeah.
that's all you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
That happens to me a lot.
That happens
Yeah.
a lot, yeah.
Tatiana gives her some pointers, and they go through a montage of them drawing out the manga based on Undead and Unluck. Fuko talks to Juiz about From To Me You, and realizes there must be some gaps in the story that Ano can help them with.
This is what I'm talking about. They're like, yeah, dude, the story kind of sucks right here. It's like,
Yeah.
they're like, why? And they're like, I don't know. And then you think about it, and you're like, because the story fucking sucks right here, dude. Like they didn't write about motherfuckers writing a manga so they could meet the author, because that shit don't fucking work, man. That shit's stupid as hell.
Hear me out. This is what they're doing in this show. And next season, they're going to have like 3 episodes that you have to play in the first season to connect everything, dude.
Right. If you
All I'm
watch
saying,
not gonna
I would
be-
give it a
show-
retroactive dope.
This show
my.
is the same show forwards and backwards. You know? If you watch it in either direction, it's the exact same show.
Yep.
And isn't this the same? It's the same manga that fucking Fuko was standing on the bridge with, right? So like, they could have done literally anything to connect the dots along
What-
the way. And
yeah,
leave the fucking.
What
coulda-
pisses
why
me
did-
off
yeah,
is that
she
I
could have
know
been reading it the whole time through this whole fucking story, and
Yeah.
been like, "Oh, this is weird."
what
anything.
makes me mad is that I understand manga typically is written week to week on a breakneck schedule, and you can't plan that far ahead unless you're really, really good. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why you get things introduced, and you're like, oh damn, why didn't that get, you know? But hey, this isn't a manga we're watching. We're watching anime. You could have edited it. You could have done a little something, but it's just shit like that it's not even it's not hard, you know. Once you have the idea, you just go back and sprinkle it in.
Exactly.
It's just not even like you just retroactively edit it, and then when you watch it, you're like, oh, it's so cool that they foreshadowed this. No, they just had the idea
Yeah.
and they edited it. It just needed a little editing. That is
At
it.
any point in time, they could have just had Fuko go, man, it's crazy. My favorite manga, the main character's got these huge tits, and
Yeah.
it has unluck abilities. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's
Crazy, dude.
insane.
Yep. Everyone's beat, but the manga's finished. So Andy and Fuko head to the publishers with the manuscript. Fuko goes in alone and meets the publisher to get her opinions. She looks it over and says, "Story's great, but everything else is fucking horseshit. This is dog shit. You ever written anything in your life?
Good thing
Fucking,
they
this looks
spent
like
all
it's from
that time."
1980, dude.
Yeah.
But the story, I could tell it has a lot of heart in it. That's all you need is heart.
Also, she said the dumbest fucking line. Is this guy based off anything? Ha, I'm just kidding. I know there's no zombies in real life. I'm like, buddy. What? Like that's that's an insane
That is a
thing.
crazy sentence to say. Is this guy based off anything? Never mind. I know zombies don't exist. It's like
like, you
somebody
know
that
what?
really thinks they do exist. But they have to seem normal in society.
But that's the part that they were like, well, clearly that's the part that it's based off of, right? Not the personality or the looks or anything like that. It's the zombie part. Do you know a zombie?
There's
I'm just
no
kidding.
such thing as zombies, right? Right?
That's
Right.
crazy, right?
It's so crazy.
You believe that? You know, like
Yeah.
of course you do. Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone does.
So after saying that she's a big fan of that manga, the publisher takes her to tour the office and lets Fuko see the manuscript. And of course, it's completely in Japanese. No way. The publisher calls Ano, and Fuko talks to her after Andy just says, "Huh?" a bunch of times. Like the
I
publisher's
didn't
like, "No,
understand
I
what
can't
happened
can't
here."
really do that." And Andy shows he's like, "Huh? Huh?"
This is why it's dumb because like they intimidated her anyways. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we spent
Apparently,
an
It didn't
episode.
matter.
Apparently, in the manga, because I read, like, I wanted to see what was gonna happen next. They said that in the manga, Fuko pulls out a gun and just points it at her, and she's like, "Let me read, like, let me fucking talk to them."
Hell yeah.
That makes.
And I was like,
I feel
that
it.
would have been so much better than
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that was. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird. So Andy says "huh" a bunch of times, and Ano says, "Meet me in Canada, both of you." And the publisher's like, "Man, she's never talked to me. That's crazy." End episode 19.
It's gets an adaptation out of Spider-Man 2.
Episode 20. Ano Un. It's autumn, and Annie and Fuko are fighting Uma Autumn. Fuko gets her neck cut and dies. Then we cut to Ano Un. And that's it. That was
That's
the
it.
intro.
Yeah.
That was the beginning. So
That's the cold
cool.
open. That they
I'm
just
like,
gave
man,
us.
dude, is this fucking Two From Me You? Because
Two from in
this something's missing here.
I'm
Something's
from in
missing. Andy and Fuko hop on a plane to Canada. Andy figures this person knows who they are because they're like, how do they know we can get to Canada in 4 hours? They make it to Canada, head to a lighthouse where they sit on a bench to wait. They eat some poutine. Kyle, I'm sure you appreciated this. I know
did.
you're a fan of poutine.
I fucking hate poutine, dude.
How do you
I
hate
also don't
poutine?
like it because gravy sucks.
What?
I don't
gravy
like
is
What?
I don't like the
good.
gravy.
Gravy
First
sucks,
off,
yeah.
the thing you like the most in the world is biscuit and gravy. First off,
Yeah, because that's country style gravy. Not
you
this
can do
fucking
country style
hog
gravy
shit.
if you want on fucking.
Nobody does. Nobody
Nobody
does.
does that.
Nobody
can,
does.
though.
Nobody does.
Nobody's stopping
The
you.
fuck are you
I'm
talking
saying-
about? Like, why are you like? You could. Like, what? That's not how. That's not
It's
how the
gravy.
fucking meal goes.
It's
right?
gravy, curds, fries. Who cares?
That's unbelievable that you just put gravy and be like it's a blanket statement. You can just put
it-
any kind of gravy on
you
poutine.
can put any kind of curd.
You fucking
Listen-
someone
That's crazy,
somewhere
dude.
wants. to
I
tell
could
me
I could have country style.
You
Arby's
can't, 'cause
fries.
That's
Hold on.
Mixing.
Hold on. Arby's curly fries, country style, and cottage cheese on it. There we go. That's poutine.
That's how I know you're
That
American.
sounds awesome.
Because you're
dude.
like, I'm just gonna fucking like bastardize every part of this dish, so it's what I want instead
Yeah,
of like
dude.
how the dish. Is
I
supposed
just
to
You're,
be.
you're the person on the fucking recipes that I look at in the comments says, I substituted flour for baking soda. Tasted like shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Dude,
like,
I
0
see
out
the
of 10 on
compilation
list.
shit like that. It's so fucking insane that
Yeah,
people
That's
just...
what you just did. You
Yeah.
just did that. You're like,
No,
Yeah.
poutine's great if I can make it completely different than how it's.
No,
made.
I have the original. I say the original is great too. But you can do whatever the fuck you want.
No, you can't. That's not poutine then, dude. That's just fucking
It-
slop.
He's right.
Okay, fine. It's pouting.
Pound.
It's Patton Oswald at that point, dude. It's just
Yeah,
fucking-
Look, I believe in freedom, okay? When I cook, I just make bald eagle sounds the whole time.
That's totally fine. Just don't call it by the name it is. You're like, yeah, I fucking like steak, especially when it's a chicken breast. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's not. That's not
So
even
the-
close.
I'm sticking to the thing, you know. I'm still getting when I said fry, I said a different type of fry.
You could say an American
I get
take
steak, I get
on-
different
on
type of
poutine.
steak.
Are mashed potatoes poutine in what you're describing?
Deconstructed
Because
poutine.
I do think it's yeah, that I think mashed potato work.
You gonna call mashed potatoes poutine? Is that what you're saying?
You
Throw a little
you know
shredded
when
cheese in
when
there, I
you get
guess.
the famous bowl from KFC, that's just poutine with
I'm
chicken.
fucking dude.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude.
You're telling me wrong. There's cheese, gravy,
Get
potato.
away from me right now.
I'm so over you. I'm so over this conversation.
All right, poutine is bad. Eat ass. Take some
I'm so far done.
Moving on.
I don't know. I'm kind of
I'm
siding
going
with
to
Kyle,
going to
honestly.
no.
I hated
Okay.
him for a while. but
I'm
man.
going to KFC and be like, y'all got poutine? Let me get that poutine bowl.
Oh, they probably know what you mean.
They absolutely would not know.
You're like,
what
what's
you-
what's
they-
poutine? And you're like, oh, you know, potatoes, gravy, and cheese. And they're like, famous boy.
Cheese
Yeah,
and gravy.
coming right up. Coming right up.
Yeah.
Easy.
Unbelievable.
Are you okay with
Clean out
corn
your
chicken?
deep
I'm like,
fryer
I
and scoop the
guess.
stuff out of the bottom and just slop it on mashed potatoes.
I'm
Okay.
fucking
The thing is, if I go to a local restaurant right now, and I order poutine at these places, they add so much shit to it. You know, it's not. There's so much extra that they do.
Then it's
So,
not
like-
poutine. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying though? Like this restaurant is calling it poutine, and I get like giant fucking slab of meat and like bunch of like other bullshit like thrown on.
I shouldn't even be mad at this point. I don't even know why I'm even joining in on this conversation. I don't fucking like poutine anyway.
I don't like poutine either. That's
I mean, honestly,
don't
if
like
it
the
was country
semantics.
gravy instead, I would like it.
yeah.
It'd be pretty, yeah. I think I did make it
But
like that
country
one time.
gravy is good on everything.
Right.
I could drink it. I love it.
Country gravy's the only time
Just
I
a
like.
thermos
I
of
look
country gravy.
past the pork, dude.
Imagine seeing somebody drink that at work. Like you see pieces of sausage get stuck in their mustache, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are you eating?"
Oh, you must be drinking soup, right? Like some
It's a
people drink
fucking
soup.
coffee mug.
He's coughing from
Why'd
sucking
you
this.
do the sound effects with it? Why did you do the sound effects with it, dude?
I don't know.
That's fucking gross, man.
Mug of gravy. Okay. So Ano shows up out of nowhere, sneaks up on him, starts reading their manga. Ano starts talking about the Umas, Negators, and everything that's happened so far, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you, bro? How do you know so much?" Ano draws a guillotine and slices some Uma Autumn spiders
Yeah.
and says, "This is the start of the Uma Autumn arc."
I gotta nitpick. Why is Autumn book power?
Books! Books, dude!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so many books! There's so many books in this fucking
Because
set
everybody
of-
knows. Listen, okay. Now listen to me now, because autumn
Yeah.
is represented by trees.
It's
Okay, and trees make what? Paper. And what are
Okay.
books made of? Paper.
No.
And what?
No.
What do you
No.
do in
No,
autumn?
you're not getting
No.
you're
My
not
Kindle-
getting
outside and you read a book.
My
Trees are
Kindle's
wrong.
not made of paper.
Tell me when
What?
Arbor
Yeah.
Day is, bro.
September.
Is it
what the
think
fuck is
so.
Arbor Day?
Is it not September?
April 25th, 2025?
Ooh,
you know
get
why?
fucked.
You know why? That's because spring is the season of trees. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're not even saying trees. They're saying book.
See, I
Yeah,
assume
you
books
that,
would
you
Well,
be
hold
said in
on.
your argument. You said tree equal book. All right, tree not
Tree equals
National
not part,
I did
Book
not
say
part
Day.
of autumn. All
I
right.
did say that.
Let-
It's the
let me look up
beginning of
National
cozy
Book Day.
season.
I have to
Cozy
look up-
season means
Yeah, cozy season
cozy
means
with
book.
with a book.
Right.
All right, you
There's
ready?
So much book in this.
You ready for
Sick.
Lot
World
of
Book
books.
Day? Want to guess what month?
World Book Day, October.
It's
August.
gonna be October.
It's
November.
April. April 23rd.
April is
the fuck
fucking
up.
trees.
April
dude.
23rd is Earth Day, dude. That's so fucked up. Yeah, you know how we celebrate Earth Day? Look, let's start reading these
Let's
things
read
that
a
we
book.
tore down all the trees to make.
April 23rd.
That's
Dude,
crazy,
like
dude.
you read
Book
like
Day.
you read like a Brandon Sanderson book in April, dude. That's like 18 trees that died to make it.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot of
You're not
trees
wrong.
dying for him.
Unbelievable.
Where the fuck was I? I don't even know. Where am I?
Guillotine.
The guillotine,
What's a
Uma art,
guillotine, dude?
Uma
Spider
Autumn
comes.
Dude,
Book
I
on
don't
the
know.
dude.
book, dude.
Saw,
Spider.
dude.
Start again.
Start again. It's radio.
Call Cody back.
Call
Yeah.
Cody.
You gotta get review again.
Yeah, dude. Ano says that Uma Autumn is here, and after hearing Scream, Puko runs to fight. Ano says, you guys are ready for a training arc right now in episode 20. Since the season finale is coming up. You guys are about due. We haven't had one of those yet.
Fucking do. That last training arc y'all had lasted in between one
Yeah, dude.
episode.
It was fucking do little, do late, though, because I wanted new moves
Yeah.
3 episodes ago.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They see Autumn, Uma Autumn slice a dude, and his head turns into a book and starts reading it.
Just book.
This was cool.
I like it.
She's turns people into books and actually reads it, and he's like, "Damn, this story fucking sucks, dude."
Yeah. Could you imagine like a fucking book snaps out of your face and you're still alive, and then someone reads it and it's like your life, and they're like, "Fucking sucks, dude." And they're like, "The fuck." dude?"
The
would've
anxiety of
been-
being like, skip ahead. Don't.
Skip ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Don't read what I did in my tens.
I know I jerk off a lot. Okay.
It's so much jerk off. It's so much cum. I know. He leaves reviews on every book. 2 out of 10. Too much cum.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so I'm convinced the writers just really, really wanted a book themed 6 episodes right here. They're like, I don't know. Let's just books.
They're like, I have no idea what to do with this next arc. Just make it about books.
They were just staring at an empty book, going,
Yeah.
"What do I do?"
I think somebody really complimented somebody on how well this person drew books, and like it was just during this, and they're like, "Man, I'm gonna fucking draw so many books for this."
So many fucking books, dude. Like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Yeah, dude. Andy fights the monster and realizes, "Oh, I'm weak. Oh, I can't do anything to this." They quickly get overwhelmed, and Anno helps them out, gets them to safety, flies a plane. Says, "Get in, guys."
He cut his arm off.
Cut his arm off,
Yeah.
Just to be like, this shit's serious. But then, like, later on, you find out, like, it wasn't even his arm because he's not a real
Didn't
person.
matter anyways.
Right.
But
Yeah.
see, he wasn't even saying like this is serious. He's like, you guys gotta realize rules don't exist. Okay, you gotta go outside the rules.
I hated
You know that like it's undercut by him losing his arm. You
Yeah.
know, like if
Like,
someone
I
said
don't
that with
fucking-
2 arms, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
damn, maybe anything's possible. But someone be like, with 1 arm, be like, you gotta think. And you're like, but you lost that. Is that gonna come back? To like, absolutely not. But you gotta like think about it.
But like but one cool thing that happened, he drew Andy's arm and he's like, let me he fucking
That was
cyborged it
cool.
on. And he's like, let me show you how to do this.
And then he never does it again.
No. We could only make one thing, and then he lost his other arm. So then he's
One
like,
thing at a
"This
time,
shit's
though,
hard,
right?
dude."
So he loses it, but he could draw it again. He drew an artifact. He just drew it.
That's
He could
true.
have done so many cooler
I-
things.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions I have. I feel like this character had the ability to just solve all problems,
Yeah.
but instead they decided to draw manga.
Right. He could have just, like, drawn a thing. It's like a gun.
Maybe
He's
it's a
like,
metaphor.
This gun can kill God now because I
Yeah.
drew it to do that. Just hold on to this. Don't let this pen break, and just don't do nothing. And then when God shows up, you shoot him because this gun
Yeah.
exists because I drew it.
Yeah.
I also had a thought while watching these episodes, and I was like, man, a lot of shows are about killing God. I'm like, you think God's just so offended by it? He's like, fine, I ain't fucking come back. I'll fucking another one? Another one? What are you gonna do?
Joke's
Kill
on
me
him.
again?
Yeah, we would. We'd see one motherfucker walk on water and be like, murder that guy. You can't trust that fucking. What is that? Chris Angel? He's real close.
Yeah, he was.
He's real close.
He
We're
had me
gonna
scared
murder
for a
him soon.
moment.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, he fucking.
He was
went
like, "We gotta
this," and he's
stop
like,
the show.
Are you ready? I was like, that man's Jesus.
I was like, get it? Oh wait, no, that's a sidewalk. It's a sidewalk. He's cool. He's not.
Yeah.
He's just.
My mind was thoroughly freaked by Chris Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was all fucking.
Vegas Jesus, dude.
Yeah, man. Like, but like, okay, yeah. There's a lot of stories about killing God, but there's also like, I almost said some problematic shit, maybe.
Oh Jesus
But, like,
Christ.
There's also
Good
like
job on the catch.
a lot of people that would kill in God's name.
Oh.
So like, I think it's equal. Maybe there's more people that would kill in God's name than write a story about God being killed.
Hmm.
You know, like, because
That's
like
deep.
killing God is like counterculture. I think it's still like a large amount of humanity still believes in God and would kill in God's name. Like if the devil showed up.
No,
I
you
think
are
they'd be like,
right.
I kill him because he's the devil. Not like if the devil showed up to me, I'd be like, hey man, let's talk. What do you got going on down there?
No, I don't want your
How
fucking
bad is
apple.
shit?
Just talk
Like,
to me, dude.
Just talk to me. What do you got going on down there? What's hell like? Like I know what heaven's like, but like, what's hell like? What's down there that could be cool? You know? How
Right?
you
Is it
torture
that
people?
bad? Is there actually a demon from Little Nicky that just shoving pineapples in people's ass?
I would
Like, is it-
rather get a tour of heaven or a tour of hell than a tour of heaven.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I think I'd want to see heaven. I think
I don't
I
care
feel
about
like-
what people want. I want to see
No.
what people are afraid of.
what I think it wouldn't be what you want. it would be what you didn't even know you wanted.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
fucking stupid, dude.
I feel like it'd be a perpetual going. Damn, that's so
It'd
crazy.
be like because like I'm assuming right like by that philosophy and that mindset, the thing that would be my heaven is like me like married
Dude.
with kids. And it's like you didn't know that you wanted this, and I'm like, I don't want to see that shit,
No.
dude. I want to see
No, you know what
you
it
got
is?
cooking for me in hell. Like what
No.
kind of? And then I
You
look
go-
at it and go like, God damn, dude, that's awful. I don't want to be here.
No,
you know?
God will be like, you know, you didn't even know you wanted this, and then he serves you up a plate of curly fries with country
Fuck,
style
oh,
gravy
God.
and fucking cheese.
God's from Canada.
If I go to heaven and God presents me with fake protein, and he's like, listen,
Hey, here's some pouting.
this shit goes fucking
Dude.
hard, bro. I'm gonna
You're gonna be
like,
on your
I'm
fucking justice arc. You're gonna be like, I'm
Oh,
killing you,
bro,
dude.
I'm
You're
killing
fucking
everything
dead.
about everything I see up here. Dude.
Oh, I need out.
I need fucking out. Where's Lucifer? Call him up. Take me now, dude. But seriously, I think it would be way more interesting to see like what kind of shit's going on in hell. Because like in the inverse of what you're talking about would be like something that fucks you up so bad you didn't even know was gonna fuck you up so bad. Because I can think about all the things that would fuck me up. I can't think about all the things that would fuck me up that I don't even know about that would fuck me up.
Harris is trying to be scared straight.
I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
so.
He's trying to get forced to put the Kool-Aid on his lips. All right.
Like I'm trying to go down there and like he's like, this is what your hell would be, and he shows it to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Like that's awful.
I feel like they'd have to have like an MIB room in heaven, because there'd be perpetually everyone eventually would be like, hey, I really want to know what's down there.
Yeah.
They're like, you sure you're up here? You don't need to see that. That's pretty horrific down there.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, no, let me look. And you're like, okay. And they give you a little look, and then you're just like, I wish I didn't look. I wish I didn't. You know.
It's true.
And then they'd have to fucking laser your fucking eyeball. And then like a week later, you'd be like, hey, I want to see what's down there.
No, it'd be like that
That's
episode
happened.
of Doctor Who where
Right.
they're on that fucking whale,
Right.
that space
They're
whale.
just like, look, this
And
shit
they have to
is
vote?
really bad. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
We're,
that
we're gonna
episode
show
was
you the
fucking
truth,
awesome.
but you're gonna have
That
to.
shit was so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like that's a like heaven is just constantly learning what hell is, deciding you don't want to go there.
So Ano asked Juies if she can train the two, or he can train.
I
Ano's
don't know
probably-
if Ano is a guy or a girl.
I
Yeah,
looked it
I
up.
don't know.
I looked it up. It's a guy,
Okay.
Oh,
but
okay.
is drawn
Pretty
in.
androgynous.
Yes, that's the word I was gonna try to say.
Yep.
Drawn that way. I don't know if the author is specifically trying to do the one character in Soul Eater. I guess was supposed to be explicitly androgynous.
Ragnarok?
I think so. The blood is
What?
black character.
I think that's Ragnarok.
Because I guess in the dubs they fucked it up, and they kept like calling him a he all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be very ambiguous.
I don't know if his name is Ragnarok or his weapon's Ragnarok, but I
I
know
thought the
who you're
weapon was
talking about.
Ragnarok.
Maybe the weapon's Ragnarok, and I
Mm.
don't know the person's name. I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about though. They're like lanky
Yeah.
and like black and like
Yeah.
they're scared of everything.
Yeah,
right?
I think they were trying to. I don't know if they were trying to pull one of those, or if they were trying to do a metaphor for like, because the person they drew was very feminine, and the person they were was masculine. I didn't know if they were trying to do a metaphor that way. And then I was like, well, is the author like that? Because this is kind of like this author self-insert type shit.
I mean,
And then I looked up the authors, like, because authors like to draw in manga, like they're like little chibi thing, but they always draw like a pulled down hat and like a lot of scruff on their chin. So I don't think they're going for non-binary themselves. I was reading way too much into it, is what I'm saying.
yeah, I don't.
I would agree.
I was like in Naruto, like Haku, I think was the name, the one ice person with Zabuza. Like
Mhm.
they were like kind of presented as a
Yep.
woman, but then they're like, oh, I'm a guy.
Mhm.
And Naruto's like, what? I wanted to fuck you, and you're like,
Still can.
you still can't.
Still
Yep.
can.
Still got that option.
Yeah.
So
Do it in
Ano, yeah.
Yeah.
Ano starts the
And
training
I still don't
process
know.
and turns.
I still don't know what Frieza's supposed to be.
Frieza is above
Whatever you need it to be.
Because I did see, I think someone posted it in the Discord of Uncle Ruckus and the pregnant Frieza, and I fucking hate that picture, dude. That picture does serious psychic damage to me every time I see it. I'm like, God, fucking, I hate it, dude.
Otto turns Andy into a book, pulls Fuko's soul out of her body, and sends her into the book. She's like, well, that's it. That's all I can do. And then that's the end of episode 20.
Yeah, this gets a Brandon Sanderson novel out of Soul Calibur, the fighting game.
Yeah, perfect.
Episode 21, Memento Mori. Fuko wakes up in some desert and sees some rootin' tootin' people on horses. Some dude tries to shoot her, but Andy jumps in front of her. And Fuko's like, oh, thanks, Andy. I knew you would help me. He's like, the fuck is Andy?
Who the fuck is Andy?
I don't know. It's like, I'll take you to the next town. That's all I can do for you, bro. Some woman named Josh touches Fuko and a bird shits on her head. Fuko convinces Andy that she knows who he is after describing his tattoos.
Do you think
Andy
how
lets
like
her...
Unluck's power is like gated by potential, pretty much? Because in the modern day, she touches someone, I don't know, a plane could fall on them, you know, or some circuits explode.
I don't think so, because I don't think so.
I think some,
luck, right? So, she doesn't
but
know
like
you.
extremely bad luck when you're in an open field. Like, what's gonna happen? You know?
The comic.
Horse and carriage could come by and smash you.
So compared to a train happens at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like the potential is so much less.
There's trains back then.
There is trains back
The
then.
train's not gonna. Yeah. Okay. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy if it happened. And they're like, the nearest railroad's not even like 200 miles away. What the
How the
That's
fuck?
some bad luck, you know.
As a person in the front of the train is just like, I don't know what to fucking do.
They just got like a fucking wheel, and they're like a shovel and the coal. They're like, there's no wheel. They're just shoveling more fire. I know how to do one thing: shovel to go fast and not shovel to slow down. I don't know what to do.
You need to stop shoveling so much. We're off the fucking rails.
Like shoving the shovel in the coal, trying to pull
Yeah.
the coal out, burning themselves.
That's so funny.
Andy lets her go with them, and they get tanked at a bar. This is apparently Andy's past, and he's trying to find anyone who knows him. She says she knows the tattoos because he's always naked in her time. He's like, that's not true.
He's like, why would I do that?
People
And she's
can
like,
change.
I honestly, I have no
fucking
idea.
know, man.
I don't know why you do it. But you do that. I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you.
Apparently, Undead is unaware that he is undead. He's just like, I don't know, shit heals fast. Andy has her play Russian roulette, and she shoots a gun like 4 times, and Josh is like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, stop it. I don't actually want to see you die. She realizes that Andy would never kill someone like that, and Josh says, you should let her join. Just then some dudes come into the bar and shoot everyone.
She hit her
They'll
with
die.
the, what if he did put a bullet in there? Then what? And she's like, I don't.
If he did, then he wouldn't.
Right.
What are you talking about? So they're all dead except for Fuko and Andy.
That
of
scene
course.
sucked.
Dude.
That was
it
crazy, dude.
It was sad, but listen. Josh was kind of bad. Like, they were drawing that
Oh,
booty.
yeah.
That booty
Oh,
was
yes.
looking crisp. You know what I'm saying?
Thick.
Mhm.
It was looking
Yep.
real shapely, like 2 fucking basketballs.
Job well done.
Yeah.
Yep, it was good.
Another missed opportunity. I thought we were gonna get a montage of scenes like this,
Yeah.
and I was like, this. I was like,
dying.
this show's just gonna fucking break my heart right now. Where it's
Yeah.
like, it's just
Yeah.
gonna be back to back where you get drawn in just enough, like, oh, we just got this well made, and
Yeah.
then bruh, bruh, bruh,
Have
bruh.
Have y'all seen ReZero? Reborn in Another
Yeah.
Life? So like I don't want to. So like
No.
it's just about this dude, and like whenever he dies, he like resets to a certain point, right? And he's like, I have to figure out how to save this world because
Oh,
that's the whole
summertime
point.
rendering.
No, ReZero.
Okay.
ReZero was the longest that a show like that was good before it got bad.
Okay.
And like at the near the end of that first season, there's
It was-
just like hell. Like he just goes through hell the way that he keeps dying. And that's what I was looking for from this
Yeah.
group. That's like just like the saddest, most horrific shit ever. Just to be like, God damn, this is why Andy is the way that he is, right?
All right.
Like, he's on his Joker arc because
So
he's just seen so much bad shit, you know?
So this is clearly my answer because ReZero is my answer. But like, what's your guys like most? You're so mad that the show went to shit, you know? Because ReZero was a perfect show, and I mean, I don't say that lightly. Like, I fucking
Yeah,
everything
was
about that
great.
was exactly. It was literally everything I have daydreamed about shows being made like that show, and then that show came out, and I was like, this is it. This is what I wanted.
I'm gonna give the normie answer and say Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's
Like-
a good fucking answer though.
Game of Thrones, like I'm rewatching it and we're like on season 5 and I'm like, there's no way the ending could be that bad. Like I'm like, maybe I was just being pretentious back then and I was like, it wasn't perfect writing, so I hate it. And then I start thinking about the final season and I'm like, fuck, it was bad though, dude. Like
No, it
that
got-
was fucking
It got
miserable.
you. The signs were there as soon as
Yeah.
the Sand Sister arc.
Yeah.
That as soon as it got around there, it was like things are just happening.
Yeah.
You know, like nothing.
Nothing really
Yeah.
feels like the same. Or like when Tyrion ends up with Daenerys, right? Like it's like I'm so excited for this interaction, and then Tyrion's like not Tyrion. you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
Like he's like a different character, and I'm like that. Kind of
There's so many scenes that. But
So
the
many.
show starts off so fucking good.
Yeah, it's fucking fire right now, dude. I've been like addicted. I think I like swallowed a whole season in like one day because I was like the third season. I think I just watched it all. I was just like this. I forgot how good this show was.
Yeah.
That makes sense though, because that's third season's is that the Red Wedding or is that the
Yeah.
Battle of the Bastards?
Mhm.
It's that whole Red Wedding like
That
arc.
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah. First
Yeah.
three
oh,
seasons
so
are
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of sitcoms fall into that category for me. There's only
Yeah.
a few that don't. Parks and Rec is one that does, because by the end of it, most of the characters are just not written well anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they become like parodies of themselves, right?
I mean, and The Office, same thing happened with that. I'd say, I feel like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't think it was as bad for the characterizations, but I still don't think it was good. Like the last, I don't know, 2 seasons.
I feel
That's
like
crazy.
I feel like that was an uphill battle for them though. Like
Oh,
that
100%.
was
They had so
when,
much
like,
shit going on when they
there was like
went from Fox to
COVID,
NBC.
yeah, and there was like Black Lives Matter and the like all that stuff. Like I was kind of surprised with how well those final seasons were,
Yeah.
with how fucked up everything else.
Yeah, I thought everyone said those were so bad, and then like I watched them, I was like, these are perfectly fine.
like
you
they're
know?
fine for like understanding every like. But yeah, if I didn't know everything that was
100%,
going on in
yeah.
the context, like I would have been
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened? Like if you watch it in like 20 years, and you're like, these last 2 seasons don't hold up, but then you have to like recontextualize in the space that you're in, right?
Also, speaking of,
Yeah.
Justin, you got so mad at me for my opinions on New Girl. First seasons of New Girl are great. I started hating the show halfway through. Okay,
Unreal.
and the last seasons are bad.
Like, okay, the
Huh?
characterizations of them, they do become more cartoon-like near the end, but like that, I feel like it still works.
No, they
I-
do
I
no.
thought
It
that
starts
one
off
did very
good.
well.
It starts off great, right? And then they just make the characters be awful people, and it's not even. It's not even like supposed to be like that's the point. It's not like it's always sunny.
Yeah,
It's
When were
like
they not awful people, though?
I'm saying it just kept being really
Worse,
terrible.
yeah.
You know,
Mm.
it wasn't the first few seasons. I never questioned their morals that much, you know. But like as the show goes on, it's like, dude, like what the fuck is going on?
I think the characters change. Like, I think Schmidt becomes better.
Yeah.
Like, he
No,
learns-
Schmidt
love
fucking
his worst
Schmidt
was-
near
I
the
loved
end
all
of
the
it was
people, so
fucking.
In the
was
first 2 seasons, he's like sitting in Cece's car waiting for her to come back so he can fuck her. Like that's bad, bro. Like,
that's
a
not
bad look.
okay. And then in later seasons, he's got CC and his
That's in
college.
season 3.
That's in
not
3.
even halfway through.
That's not
yeah,
even
I'm like,
halfway.
you're talking later
not even
episodes.
halfway?
Like you watched the.
I'm
whole
saying from
fucking
that
show.
point
What is
on,
happening?
from that point on, the fucking.
All right, listen.
characters-
If this is gonna turn into a fucking New Girl podcast, we can do
I
this.
could go on
But we don't have
because
to do this.
Schmidt
We don't have
has
to do
such a
this.
good redemption
Yeah,
story.
we don't have to
like,
do
He
this.
has to figure his shit out because
We don't have
yes,
to do
he
this.
is a piece of shit from 1 through
This is an
3.
anime
Dang.
podcast. We don't have to do this. Like if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm
And-
saying is 2
okay.
seasons best. That's
Unreal.
it.
Unbelievable.
They end the whole show, and spoiler, on a Winston mess around.
Yeah, dude.
They
Yeah.
crushed the ending. Of
It's
this,
so
of this
good.
fucking sitcom. They fucking nailed it. Where every other one's like got to do this fucking weird thing with time skip and shit. No, they started in this fucking loft and they ended it in this fucking loft.
They did do a time skip though.
It was.
It was listen. It
It
was,
was
a,
like a year or two, right?
That
It was
time
a
come on,
skip
you're
though.
killing me.
They
I-
did do a time skip.
They did do a time skip.
I mean,
though.
They
Parks
all
and
do
Rec
it,
did,
don't
like-
they? They all fucking do
Parks
it.
and
It
Rec
was
did like a
10 years.
15-year time.
Yeah, it was
skip, you know?
crazy.
It was like 7 years.
I
I
tell you,
think.
Scrubs didn't do a time skip. They just did a
Yeah.
spin-off show that didn't really work. You know,
Yeah.
Ted Lasso didn't do a time skip.
Mhm.
I don't think they did.
We're actually
Yeah.
gonna do a time skip when we finish this podcast.
We're gonna do a time skip. But
Yeah.
I also didn't get a chance to answer as well on Kyle's original question. But for me, it was Attack on Titan.
Oof. I still haven't seen the last season.
Same, bro.
Because of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah. So like, ended at the ocean. That's all.
Yeah.
Fuck Jordy.
Mm-mm.
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Where the fuck am I?
Okay.
Did we get to Memento Mori?
I
God,
thought we were
talked
done.
Too much, dude.
I have
We're
no
at-
idea.
I honestly
at-
thought
We're
we
gonna need
were
some
fucking
synopsis.
done, dude. So yeah, everybody gets shot. Everybody dies. They bury the friends, and then they talk to the barkeeper. Who, the barkeeper turns them or
Yeah.
tells the fucking outlaws that they're there. They're like, thanks for getting them drunk, and they got shot. And he says, in order for you to atone, I need you to pour beer on my homies every single time Anheuser-Busch comes out with the new fucking release. I was like, this is fucking wild.
I was like, this is elaborate. You're like, what do you mean you don't fucking distribute out here? Okay, I have to.
You don't get it.
Oh, not another limited edition summer fucking beer.
Everyone. A bunch of time passes, and it's like some sort of dream state. Fuko's like, shit just be happening. I don't know. At one point, they get some new people, and Fuko shows off her unluck. Afterwards, she talks to Andy, and he explains his thoughts on death. He's like, it comes from when a person can't change. She says, that's stupid. That's wrong. It's actually, if nobody remembers you, that's when you're dead, okay? Andy tells her about his first memory in 1865, Washington, D.C., and then goes in for a kiss. Fuko's like, nah, bro. You're not my Andy, all right? Get the fuck out of here. She says, I love my Andy. She's like, oh,
Yeah,
my God,
I'm
did I
lip
just say I
smacking
love
this
you?
fucking Andy. All right.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck whose Andy he
dude.
is.
Mm-hmm.
She starts going red. She floats off and tells them where to find her in the future. And the episode ends after she appears in front of some building in Washington, D.C. in 1865.
Yep.
End episode 21.
Yeah, this gets like that one episode from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they talk about how the crack happened in the Liberty Bell out of the Wild Wild West with Will Smith and Owen Wilson.
You didn't have to say who was in that.
Yeah,
Everybody
we
knows.
will.
Everybody knows
Actually-
that classic.
Just making sure.
Actually,
class.
for some reason, I had to edit out Owen Wilson almost entirely. You know, I was
It
like,
is
I
Owen
didn't-
Wilson though, right? Or am I
I don't-
crazy? Is that
Are
Shanghai
you
Nights?
crazy?
You're thinking Shanghai Nights.
I fucked them up.
It's,
I don't think it's Owen Wilson. It's Will Smith and Kevin
wait.
Kline
Oh,
or
It's
something.
the guy.
Kevin
It's the guy from. It's not. Oh, I'm
Wild
fucking this.
Wild West.
I'm gonna shut the fuck
Kevin
up. 'cause I
Kline.
don't know where I'm
Kevin
going.
Kline.
It's Kevin Kline. Yeah.
What else is he in?
I don't know. I know he's in
knows?
other stuff.
He looks
but,
like Ozzy Osbourne in that movie.
Yeah. The only reason why I even remember Wild Wild West is because like that's the movie that Will Smith turned down The Matrix for.
Yeah, that is.
He looked at The Matrix and Wild Wild West and said that one.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He
dude.
said Matrix doesn't have a fucking
And he-
spider robot, okay?
And he was pick number
And
one.
he could have just
too.
waited. Yeah, he was pick number one. He could have just waited for the second movie. They're like, we got spider robots, dude. We got them. Like, whatever is in Wild Wild West, it's coming in the second movie. Just wait. And he's
Like,
like,
I can't wait that long.
nah,
But,
dude.
but
I'd
like,
be
I mean, Wild Wild West did fucking roll though.
I don't
I remember
know.
that.
Imagine if
movie.
he had to like do the rap that he did for Wild Wild West.
I was gonna say
but
that's
for
the
The
only
Matrix?
reason he turned down Matrix. It's because he
He's
couldn't
like, I
make a
can't rap
song
about
about
it,
it.
dude. I can't rap about it, man.
Oh,
He's like, they got me
Matrix.
jacked into the real world. I'm trying to be in the
Oh, God.
unreal world.
Dude,
don't know.
I would love if they just cut to a fucking musical number in the Matrix.
the
and it's Will
Matrix?
Smith, dude.
They're like, there's a glitch in the Matrix, and it's just him dancing, and like he's just hitting it and like singing "Welcome to the
Yeah.
Matrix." I'm emo, I'm the Matrix. Like, what the fuck is happening? Dude?
I think it's this movie though, and I can't fully remember if it's this or if it's Men in Black or some shit. But is this the movie where Will Smith comes in and he like plays the drum on some lady's tits?
That sounds familiar.
It's this one,
Sounds
right?
familiar, yeah.
Because
don't
this
know.
is what I remember.
I haven't seen Wild Wild
of this
West
movie.
like
Instead
since
of-
it came out.
This is how they would do in Matrix. Instead of doing the I know kung fu scene, he would be like, I know how to rap. And then you would have 3 minutes of him rapping.
And Morpheus looks at him and goes, "Show me," and then that's the scene.
And like all you get the also see where like all those like library guns fly
Yeah.
by, but it's just words.
But like, but hold on,
It
it's
was
even
Wild
better
Wild West.
because
It was.
he's like rapping and he runs out of breath, right? And Morpheus is like, "You think that's air you're breathing?" He's like, "You don't under." He's like, "You're saying I can rap faster than the speed of light because I'm the one." He's like, "I'm saying that when you are the one, you won't have to." And then it's just like when he's fighting Smith, it's just like blocking words, you know?
Yeah. He
That's
starts
insane.
rapping so fast, like light comes from his mouth.
It's just a rap battle, and then like the Mr. Smith, Agent Smith is walking up to the stage, and they just collapse, and it's just a million of them just walking up and collapsing.
Also, just like I feel like I have to make an editor's note here or something because like right now I feel like us saying Will Smith raps is like possibly racially charged. That's what he did back then. Any movie he was in, he wrote a song
Yeah.
for. Like,
Men in Black, Wild Wild West.
and he was
Fresh
like
Prince of
that,
Bel-Air.
like Hitch, like literally every movie he was in. He's like,
Hancock.
I'm writing Hancock. He's like, I'm writing a song for it. So like,
Yeah.
just
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, there
put
would have
that
been a
there.
Matrix song.
there would have been a Matrix song. That was the prime part. That I'm pretty sure that's like Welcome to Miami was. Made.
Yeah. King
So, like,
Richard.
that man was on the radio. I know it's weird to think about now, but like,
It really is.
but
Especially how corny, like
Yeah.
they,
Shark
I mean,
Tale.
look, that was a golden era of pop when it was just like all positive.
yeah.
Now what do we got?
And then some towers.
Everything's about
hit,
fucking,
you know.
It's a tower.
Yeah, that's true. We as a country had to mature very quickly after that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, we gotta fucking get our shit
Like, we
straight.
gotta
dude.
we started listening to Tupac. We gotta
Our
make
tips
some
can't be so
changes, dude.
frosted no more.
It's
Yeah,
true.
dude. Episode 22, Profile. Dewey's walks with Victor, and they walk up to the round table with Apocalypse at the center, talking about reincarnation. We get a flash at Dewey shoving the card of glass into Victor's head, and he shows up in D.C. Victor says to Foucault, "Hey, get out of my memories."
Like, why did they show us this without showing us this? I want to know what the fuck was happening. They're like,
Yeah.
look at these cool images. That's all we're gonna tell you about. This
Just
time
pissing me
period."
off.
I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
like this is the shit I want to know. What are you doing?
It's like, okay,
Also-
fine. As long as you answer it in the next few episodes. It's like, you're
Answer
gonna
it by
explain
the
it in the
end.
next few episodes, right? And it's like
Nope.
the Anakin
No.
and Padme fucking
Yep.
meme.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
Also, this entire arc just made this character from like undead from being like his own special thing. He's just Wolverine now.
Yeah,
That's all he is.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Fuko's rogue because
Yeah.
can't
Because you can't touch
him.
him. This is holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh no. Oh, I had like the Wolverine
Whoa,
part had
dude.
really fucked me up because I was like, yeah, this is it, and like it kind of made me sad because I was like, this is literally just Wolverine. But now
I feel like we just docked.
You fucking,
Yeah.
you fucking
God
blew
damn,
the,
dude.
you blew the whole fucking door off the.
As soon as you-
Juice is Charles, right?
Yeah.
Like, she got the helmet.
Crazy, dude.
yeah. As soon as
Yes,
you
at the
said
helmet.
Rogue, my brain just went.
You know what's fucked up too? I just watched the first 3 X-Men movies again, like literally
How
2
great
days
was
ago,
it?
dude.
That's crazy.
I was thinking about
dude.
it.
And so it's been on top of
At
mine.
no point were
At
you
no
like,
point was I
huh,
like, this is like Undead Unluck.
Huh.
Hell no, dude. You got
That's
me all
crazy.
fucked up. The first X-Men movie is very corny, does not
Mm-hmm.
hold up. X2 still fucking slaps, and Last Sand, don't even talk to me about Last Sand. It hurts every time. I
The
watch it.
valleys in all
Every
the
time,
X-Men
dude.
movies are so
Yeah.
bad.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Crazy to me that I can watch the scene with the Juggernaut now
Yeah.
and think about how I thought that was cool
I'm the
then.
juggernaut, bitch.
Oh no, that was I think X-Men Last Stand was the movie that like turned on my critical lens to shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember leaving the theater and everyone's like, dude, that was fucking cool. Like all like us like I don't know, 15 or 16-year-olds or whatever. And I was like, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't like that. And I felt like such a weirdo. So I was just like, yeah, that was cool. I like that. When he said I'm the Juggernaut bitch, and like that's not it's not good.
I was like, they did the thing and they had Juggernaut. And then you see him and you're like, I just can't believe they stuck with that look.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They were trying to bring him back for Deadpool Wolverine too. And he's like, I don't want to be in this suit anymore. He's like, that
Yeah.
suit fucking sucked. I was like, that it
Mm.
looked like it sucked.
Yeah.
It looks so dope in 2, man.
Yep. So Victor says, "Hey, you're on the wrong side of town. Get the fuck out of here." Fuko pulls out a fucking gat. Says, "This is my side of town, bitch."
That's really good.
So then he like teleports on her side, and then she points it at him, and then he teleports behind her. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you right now." It's like, actually, I'm gonna kill you now, and every single time I see you, it's on sight. Until we get to 2020, you're fucking dead. All right?
Kill you every time.
And she has no rebuttal. She says, okay.
She's like, yeah,
All
what
right.
else
She
is she
puts
gonna
her gun
say?
down.
She's
She's like,
she's-
"All right."
She doesn't even try to use the power of friendship or anything.
Yeah, dude.
No.
That's
His
crazy.
name is Victor, dude.
Doesn't even pull
Yeah,
her shirt down
You're
a little
telling
bit.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So like, okay, you're just like, but then Fuko
I'm
like
popping a
wakes
titty.
up. It's like, is she living in this world, and just anytime she sees Victor, he's like, well, there's that.
Guess I'm dead.
I know. The logistics of that also gets really fucking weird. Because it does
Yeah.
it just turn into Silent Hill?
So have you guys seen Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that because I mean
It's
that movie's fucking
a
awesome.
prime.
really
Yeah.
good.
It's
prime
so
movie,
good.
dude.
But yeah, like J.K. Simmons is 100% Victor,
Yeah.
where he's just like, I'm just gonna kill you whenever I feel like it. He's
Sure.
like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm just gonna come and kill you.
I'm killing you. Okay.
I forgot how it became like a horror movie all of a
Dude,
sudden, where he's just
It's
like,
so good.
they're like, oh, this is dude out in the cave. That's cool. And he's like, I'm just gonna fucking kill you, dude.
yeah,
What the fuck is going on?
yeah, dude, it was so good.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they die so many times.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So he says, "I'm gonna kill you." He does, and then we just see like black and then little water droplets. I'm assuming that's every single time that Victor killed Fuko over the years. She wakes up in
Yeah.
2020, sees herself get dusted by Victor, and then he uses a crosswalk like a fucking dweeb. Oh.
Okay.
I don't know why they showed us him
Being
using
safe.
a crosswalk.
Yeah. He's
And
safe.
then he fucking slices every building he can see in half.
Mm-hmm.
He calls his move Deadline, which is sick.
But it doesn't. What about it makes it deadline? Like,
'Cause
parts
you have
bullet
a
makes
deadline
sense.
to die.
Ah,
Okay.
blood
Oh.
can't blood
You
can't
kill
cut
him.
steel beams. I don't fucking believe in that shit,
If you
dude.
get in line, you die.
Yeah.
Understood.
So that slices. Okay, so this move Deadline slices everything, also explodes his blood, and also rains blood afterwards.
true.
Yeah,
lot of
this
stuff.
is. There was a lot happening with blood.
Yeah, I don't think he could decide what the move was gonna do.
It became like Fire Force, but with blood. It was just like, whatever you need to do is just gonna be.
It's
blood.
all about
Yeah, dude.
perception, right?
Yeah.
That's what we
You see a
found out.
person walk in from the side with a fucking tuba, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Leave.
Blood, just
We don't-
blood coming out too.
Yeah. And he's like, "Okay, see ya."
Okay, never mind. Bye.
Oops.
Andy shows up and shoots off his arm, spinning at Victor, and just rips Victor in half. Victor's like, "You can't fucking get me with this shit." And then the next thing you know, he's like in pieces. That was cool.
It was dope.
And then Victor is like, "All right, let's go." And then fucking like he flicks his hand, and then his fucking fingertips roll back.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Like gun opening up.
Yeah.
And he just shoots like machine guns.
Yeah,
That was so fucking
that's
cool,
pretty
dude.
dope.
That was dope.
Yeah. And then Andy uses his legs as wheels
Yeah.
He's
by
just Iron Man
snapping
now.
them
Like,
and just spinning. Yeah.
At first, it was Wolverine. Now he's just Iron Manning shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So apparently Andy's been training the past 140 years after Fuko left him in order to fight Victor. He does some cool blood solidifying stuff and even propels his limbs by shooting blood out of his joints. This was cool.
Yeah.
That was
That's-
fucking
that's
sick.
fucking-
But see, that's like the Iron Man. You know when like the
Oh, it's
when
true.
he's like readjusting.
Hmm He
Not as
does
big
look like
brained
Iron
as I
Man when he's
thought.
floating around.
It really does.
Yeah. They shoot some special blood cannons, instead of special beam cannons,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
out of each other, and they have so much blood.
There's so much.
There's
blood.
so much.
So much.
Andy tells Fuko to hop off. Andy shoots off some fingers and gets vaporized by Victor. His fingers hit Victor, and since he poured his soul into that finger,
What does that mean?
that's where the unlock. It's like
How was it?
it's a state of mind. Like if I cut my finger off right now, okay, I'm like, I'm a finger now. I'm that finger, and then you just die.
You know,
You,
if
know, it's
can't
like-
live as a finger.
you'd understand so much more if you read Stormlight. You know.
Yeah.
Fucking look, I'm trying. Okay, I've been reading a chapter of Words of Radiance so long, dude. It's
When
That
do you
book
when do
is
you even
big.
get to the Shadesmar in that series?
Book 3.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least.
You got
I'm
some
pretty
time.
sure it's book 3.
The last thing that happened is that I found out, spoilers if you're just cover your ears for a couple of seconds if you're gonna read it. I found out that Shallan has a fucking shard blade.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was a what the fuck. I was like,
It's a pretty
what?
big one.
Yeah. There's a lot of what the fucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of big ones in that.
God,
That
I gotta
was
reread
nuts.
that series.
Me
dude.
too.
That was fucking nuts. And her and Kaladin be beefing. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's the last thing that happened.
Shit's good. Shit's good. So yeah, his fingers hit Victor, and since he poured his soul into the finger, the unlock was triggered on Victor. A gas line exploded. He gets hit with the subway, and finally the UA plane smashes Victor, leaving only his head. Then a sphere hops out from the plane, and that's the same one that trapped Andy's head in there, and then it traps him like a Pokemon.
It really
Doesn't
is.
he-
Crazy.
Doesn't wiggle around. Gets a
No.
no.
Yeah.
Gets a no wiggle.
It was a
Mhm.
fucking critical catch, dude.
Yeah.
dude. Fuko's like, yeah, but I kind of want to talk to him, actually. So then they just let him
That's
out.
insane.
I fucking. This is when I was like, okay, this has to get a joke.
This
What
show
the
just-
fuck are we
This is
Well,
doing?
they don't let him out.
crazy.
They're like,
Well,
Victor, we know you can get out. Just
Yeah.
come back.
And he
let's talk
comes
about
out. He's like Victor, Vic.
Yeah.
This-
It really is.
At this
Vic,
point,
Vic,
I'm
Victor.
silently chanting DP.
Yeah.
This is when it was supposed to happen. They
It
cut
was.
They cut it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Would
They
have been.
cut it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He drew it. We know he drew
We
it.
know
It was
that
in-
he
Oh,
it was
did
oh
in the
yeah.
raw
They had
files.
Dave. They had Dave on the sideline.
Dave-
and
Dave
said, "Hey,
was-
if this shit does not go good, you got my blessing."
Dave
Put this
Dave
in.
graduated to that one game that Justin was talking about earlier.
Yep,
But we know
sure
that
did.
Dave is out there, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's a Dave everywhere.
There's a Dave everywhere cooking.
Exactly
dude.
when you need him.
The one, like, no, he is not the Avatar. He is not abandoning. He is hanging in there, dude.
Yeah. Fuko asks, who's Juice to you? And then Victor's like, she's everything I'm not and everything I am. And I'm going to kill that bitch.
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
And you're like, why do you want to kill her? He's like, I can't see her suffer.
This was cute.
Never let her suffer.
This almost got me with the tears. If they would have hit me
Almost
with some flashbacks right here of
Yeah.
like, if they would have hit me, if they would have hit me with the flashback to the church of her putting the card in his head and crying
Yeah.
about it and being like,
Yeah.
I love you and like all that shit,
Yeah.
tears. I would have been gone. I would have been like,
I didn't have that reaction at all. I thought instantly I was like, fuck Juiz, dude. She has lost how many times? We're talking, they said like millions of fucking years or some
Yeah.
shit at this point.
Mhm.
I'm like, let somebody else in the fucking
Yeah.
box.
You're in love
You
with the
piece
fucking
of shit.
loser, dude.
Yeah.
your lady's fucking dog shit, bro. She can't do
She's dumb
she
as
can't kill
fuck.
God.
Do you
Like,
see
kill
Fuko,
God.
dude? Do you see Fuko?
you see
Yeah,
Fuko?
bro.
This is her first trip around. She's about to kill God instantly.
That bitch
bro.
is
Yeah.
fat, dude. We won't be able to close the goddamn box.
Oh my god.
We're putting Juiz in it.
But no, I felt
Crazy,
so
dude.
bad. I was like, that's a good point. Like he do just be like, because after everything, I don't know how it goes either. Like if she's like, damn, that's God. Okay, everybody's dead. All right, time for me to get in the box. And then like gets in the box and he's like, I wonder if she still dies or something because she's not old. Like, or maybe she doesn't age.
Yeah, she
I
must
don't know.
like, she must die. She must
Yeah, I
die,
don't
but
know.
since she's in the box when she dies, maybe it's like,
It brings her back or something.
yeah, like you have to survive at
Right.
least till
Mhm.
the fucking shit
And
explodes.
he's like,
I don't know.
he's like literally her whole like she's been alive for millions of years, and her
Yeah.
whole life is just suffering because she keeps losing. Like, I get that, dude. It's like it's the closest I can imagine to being a sports fan in a city
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking matter. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like being like a Cleveland Browns fan or some shit like that.
Yep.
I can't even remember the last time I thought about the Cleveland Browns. You know,
Yeah.
like their names are literally the Browns. Like,
Yeah. I make that in my
Yeah.
toilet.
yeah, like it can't be good.
That's crazy, dude. So she asks how to get out of here, and Victor says, "Just kiss your boyfriend. Just kiss him." It's like not one of those.
and I was
texts
like,
either.
I was
Kiss
like,
him.
Was that
Oh.
always the way out?
I don't
Well,
know.
how is
Here
this
it
one not
comes.
hers? You know what I mean? Because like she
Yeah.
wouldn't kiss him earlier. Like this is when they first met.
No, because she's like, okay, if I have to,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I'll do that.
If I have to kiss him,
I won't use tongue.
Yeah. Andy reaches down and gives her some sloppy toppy, and the book closes. End episode 22.
yeah, this gets fuck. I didn't think about any book
Fuck.
that I've ever read. This gets a Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire out of Iron Man. That's where I'm gonna put that. I had one, but then someone in
one?
chat two.
Two fucking suck.
Because that's the one when War Machine and Iron Man shoot each other's blast at each other to like destroy all the robots.
It's hard saying
Yeah.
which one's worse, 2 or 3.
Oh.
I fucking hate them both.
I like.
So
three.
it's definitely two that sucks more, but also rewind just for a second. Harris, you fucking nailed it too, because I thought I was gonna put you on a spot for just a slight fucking second, and he was like, "Don't you get it? It's Iron Man versus Iron Man." He's like, "Yeah, Victor versus fucking Andy, Iron Man 2 all the way, 100%. You nailed it."
I think you.
Yeah, but
I-
3
I'm in
3
there.
really did suck though.
3 was fine.
Yeah, but he was like, he wasn't in himself anymore. He
Yeah.
was depressed. He literally went into outer space with a fucking nuclear bomb, and then had to come back and envision all of his friends dying.
And
And
there's,
now
that
he's
part-
gotta be okay.
there's the one scene when he's having a panic attack and he tells the kid,
Yeah.
"Shut up, I'm freaking out," and the kid just goes, Like, that's funny. Like that's comedy, dude. You can't do a funnier scene than that.
I will say I didn't care for the bad guy that much in Iron Man
No.
3.
No.
Yeah.
That's what
That-
kind of
that's
lost it.
that's what I'm saying. It sucked.
Second
and,
half took a nosedive.
and also
there was
like the
that
entire
house party
climax
photo.
just being like a
Yeah.
complete hypocrisy. Like the message fucking sucked.
Yeah.
There was all the fucking robots everywhere. That was cool.
It was you gotta give up your power. He's like, I'll give up my power, and then she's like, now I got power. Now I'm gonna do it. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Girl power.
It's a movie about a man in an iron suit, dude. I'm not looking for like fucking war and
We
peace
watch-
shit.
We talk about anime, dude.
I know. I rate it on that lens. Okay, this shit was a joke because it wasn't entertaining. At least Iron Man 3, I was like, that's kind of.
Iron Man 3's a rope, dude.
It's a rope.
It's a
No,
rope,
it's not a
dude.
rope.
I would give Iron Man 3 like, I'd give it a dope.
It's a
like,
dope.
It's
Easy
right on the
dope.
border between a choke and a dope, but it's a dope.
Yeah.
It would go that way.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch all the fucking Marvel movies and talk about it on the
There you
fucking
go.
main line.
Do it.
There you go.
Do
Yeah,
it.
Do
that'll
it
be
in order,
my
baby.
Eminem.
Yeah, there's a
That'll
few-
be my Eminem. y'all are listening to Eminem albums. I'm watching Marvel.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I gotta stay in my wheelhouse. I
feel
can't
it.
pretend I know anything about Eminem, dude. Episode 23. A story I won't see coming.
God, we're not even on 24. I need to
dude.
shut my mouth,
You
dude.
guys are
I need to
fucking
stop
Yeah,
talking.
It do be you because Cody's not
Yeah.
here, so it's either me. It can't be me or PJ.
Yeah, Kyle was like,
Justin
I'm making
refuses
sure we're
to be
not
the
going
host.
140 right now.
Kyle,
all right?
Kyle took his like, I clock in, I clock out very
Yeah.
seriously.
Very serious.
While Fuko and Andy are trapped in the book, 3 members of Under show up, including Rip. Ano fights Rip, the stuffed animal girl, and Unseen. I don't know what the stuffed animal girl's name is.
I don't.
Doesn't
either.
matter.
A goo.
That was like bunny.
A goo. Bunny. Unseen
I
goes
don't
in
know.
for the kill on Fuko. Rip shoots off a leg blade at Ano. She loses her other arm. I will say this, like, I don't know what it was, but like when she was getting her arm cut off, like that whole cut, the animation looked fucking awesome. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
this just stuck out to me.
I mean, because there was a lot that happened very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like in
This is
this
so
whole
fucking
thing.
cool. Flashback time. Akira Kuna was a kid that listened to bedtime manga from his mom. One day, he found an artifact called G-Liner in some alleyway, and after touching it, gained every single memory of the current time loop.
At Vistaprint, we print
When he got
signs so
back
people
home
can
and talked
see
to
your
his
brand
mom
up
about it,
close.
his mom
But we
couldn't
also
hear
print
it
signs so that people can
because
see your
he was
business
the
here.
kid.
See it here.
Yeah,
And
listen
see it
up,
here. So you stand
kids
out.
of the universe.
Even when they're
This is what- this is how
way
God
back
punches
here.
you
Get
for
20%
jerking
off signs and
Yeah.
banners at
This is what happens when you
Vistaprint.com.
grab a fucking herpes
You should grab
paintbrush
a
from
little
the alleyway.
herpes brush in an alley, and your parents can no longer see you. Like
Yeah.
you're fucking gone.
Dude, imagine someone read this like it was the Bible.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Don't thou
pick
shalt
up-
not grab herpes
thou,
paintbrush.
thou shall not pick shit up off the ground.
Yeah, dude.
Otherwise, you will disappear and everyone will forget who you are.
I think you're
Otherwise, you'll have to disappear and write manga for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah.
For the rest of your
Although the
life.
places I would go, well, you couldn't see me. I tell you what.
Mhm.
If you're afraid of God seeing it, you should be afraid of me seeing
That
it.
he's gonna be on his Kyle art, get the locker room video camera.
Making
uh,
montages.
yeah, dude.
See, again, I would go to like the most unhinged places. Like I wouldn't go watch people be naked. I'd go to like crack dens. I'd go to like meth houses and shit just to be like, what are they doing here? Just
I mean, I'd
watch
find
people
time
be
for both,
fucked
for
up on their
sure.
life.
Yeah, I mean, I think you don't have a whole lot going on. So I think we
Yeah.
could during the day, catch the morning people taking a shower, catch the meth heads at night. We got it.
We
Yeah, I'm
got
jerking off at
we
both
do
places.
it all.
You know?
Wait, if
All
they
right.
don't know you, do they know your cum?
Ooh.
Oh,
Is your
that-
cum? Would your cum show up or not?
If
Could
it
you
showed
come?
up, that would be the greatest joke of all time.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
then you could
basically the
just-
movie Ghost.
That's dude.
Just fucking
Is this ectoplasm? No, that's cum.
Yeah, no, that's plasm, dude.
It's crazy. Every
It's
day
like-
at about 8:30 p.m., I shoot heroin and cum drips from the
Hey,
ceiling.
cum
I don't
just-
understand.
I don't
It's
know
like
where-
that meme about like watching podcasts feels like, and it's this person laughing with a picture of people
Yeah.
laughing, right?
Yeah.
It'd be like that, but like the whole world's now your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like
That'd
you're
be crazy.
You just, okay, go back to the cum thing, right? Because if you come, right, like they would, like if you get like the little drippies, they'd be like, look, there's a pile of cum right here, and there's some drips right there in the air.
There he is.
There he is. Someone is coming right here. There is someone coming right here. And then you try to like touch them, and you couldn't because it goes right through them, right? Because like that's what was happening. You'd be like, I don't understand. I can touch the cum, but I can't touch what is producing it.
I was gonna ignore, like I actively chose to ignore this, but this is touching on how, like, I was having a whole fucking fit when the mom was like, "Where's my son?" I'm like, "But the paper's on the ground, right? Is the paper on the?" She would notice the paper on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Can he just draw and she can see that? No. But is the paper
Yeah.
on the ground only for him, or is the paper on the ground for
Okay.
both of them?
I think it's a no. Only reason, I think anything that ties to his real identity
That's
is
it.
unknown.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Unknowable.
cum's gonna be invisible.
Pretty sure. Unfortunately.
Cum is gonna be
Yeah.
invisible.
Not to him.
But
though. Not to him though.
if he comes and then leaves, or if he draws the person
Yeah.
that comes,
Will his cum go through
And
someone?
then he could be.
then he could be cum.
That'd be
He could just
fucking
be-
wild though. Like in like 10 years, like the mom finds cum on the wall and she's like, Akira? Oh my god.
Oh no,
That'd be nuts.
that would be pretty fucking wild.
So she freaks out and calls the cops since she can't find him. He tried a bunch of ways to get her to realize he was there, mainly just screaming and trying to touch her. None of that worked. Akira knows that he is a negator since he got all those memories and decides to start drawing manga about it. Over the years, he got better and better. Eventually, he wrote Two from Miyu and got it published under a pen name Ano Uno. Ano for unknown.
Unknown.
So smart. He realized that this was the way he can reach people, even with his negator powers. Using his memories, he went to go find Andy, but of course he couldn't talk to him since he can't, see or be seen. After that, he decided to drop clues in his manga and describe the events that were going to happen. He decided that all of this would revolve around the Uma Autumn event. We get back to the past, and we get back to the current time, and Annie and Fuko get out of the book, and it's on site. Fucking Ano's like, "Hey, Annie, do some shit." And he does the deadline and slices Unseen in half, which changes the future that Akira's seen. I thought Ano was gonna die here.
Yeah.
No arms, and like there was some sentences where he's like, I know it's gonna be different from here. He's still alive.
I thought the
Still
deadline
alive.
was gonna catch him too. But
Yeah. I mean, it might as well. He doesn't have any arms anymore.
right.
He ain't got no legs, Captain Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Crazy. But yeah, he's like, nah, it's just scratch. I can take this shit. This is nothing. This is just Tuesday. End episode 23.
Oh shit, that was a whole episode, huh?
That was a
That's
whole
crazy.
episode.
Yeah, let's get
Why they do so much recap?
the Invisible
So
Man
much.
out of My Cousin Vinny.
Okay.
Thank you. I've never seen My Cousin Vinny.
You never seen that movie?
I have no
I've
idea what
also
that is.
never seen that movie.
What is
I
wrong
was-
with you? I thought you guys were cultured.
I
don't watch movies.
No.
I've never said I was
Yeah,
cultured. I
Justin-
don't watch movies.
Justin doesn't watch movies.
I watch
just
sitcoms.
said
I
you're
don't
gonna
know,
watch
man.
all
Unless the
Marvel
movie
movies.
is sitcom,
Yeah.
then no, I don't watch it.
Marvel is pretty much sitcom.
Yeah,
you know?
My Cousin Vinny is basically Marvel.
No.
What is it?
Is Joe
it's just,
Pesci?
it's just good. Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's about law.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
You guys are really fucking selling it.
You
That's all I
fucking-
know about it, dude.
It's
That's all
it's funny. It's
I
written
told
really
you
well. I
everything
don't know
I
what to
know.
tell you.
I told you everything that
Why
I know.
is cum so great? I don't know. Taste it.
Yeah, taste it. Taste it.
I know it's from the 80s ish, 80s or early 90s.
It's got young Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking point.
That's
I
a
feel
hit.
like I told you enough.
Yeah.
I don't know names.
Dude,
so
I'm trying to
eat a
see
dick.
old Marissa
Aunt May. in
Any
your
Marissa
Spider-Man
Tomei.
movies.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say. Notice I did not say prime, better, anything. I just said young because Marissa Tomei at any of her
Always prime.
timelines. Yeah.
Always prime.
Gotta be careful,
Mm-hmm.
dude. She was a kid at one
Oh,
point.
yep. That's true.
Fuck.
You're right. After,
You
Gotta-
gotta be
you know,
careful.
After a point.
Listen,
After a point.
You can't look.
Yeah.
Look. Y'all be sleeping. You gotta be careful. All right.
Yeah,
There's
some
That
people
shooters
got
wasn't-
the artifact.
That wasn't
shooters
What
everywhere.
do you mean? Women just pop out of nowhere. They don't.
episode 24. You, Me from 2.
Why
Andy
does it get me
Fuko.
every time?
I don't know. Andy Fuko ripping the stuffed animal. I'll fight Uma Autumn. And Andy uses some new moves on Uma Autumn, but it just repairs all of its wounds. Rip is like, sick, here I go. Except I'm just a little kid. I can't do nothing. And he's weak. Latla shows up and protects them from the projectiles. Ano shouts and says, hey, I can draw something. Stall him. Just stall him. I can draw something real quick. Ano flashes back, and we see how he was able to create his Ano persona. Unfortunately, it was after he figured this out. His mom died. Or before. Before. We get some backstory of Rip, and apparently he tried to operate on some lady, but the wound couldn't repair. So you're a pretty shit surgeon if your wounds
Yeah,
can't heal.
right.
I mean, honestly, go and do a different job.
That is it.
Yeah. And yeah, Ano's like, he's actually a really good guy. You know, you wouldn't know by any of the actions that he's done, you know, or anything leading up to
By
this
all
time.
the horrible shit
He's a good
done,
guy.
But
Yeah, he's a
okay.
good guy.
He's all right.
Yeah. So Ano draws something that literally takes him 30 seconds. It's like three
It's
circles
crazy.
and some lines.
Yeah.
It's like, but why even tell them to stall? Like, I think you wasted more time telling them
Then doing
to
it.
stall for time than just drawing.
He could have done it
Like, I
before
think
they
he's
even
just,
attacked.
yeah,
There's
he's just fishing for fucking compliments.
Mhm.
Just to, it's like, okay, I want to make sure they know I'm doing something. I'm just sitting here
I
going
mean,
through a
that's just. I
flashback.
mean, that's.
I'm not fucking crazy.
That's how you work in software development, right? You're like,
Yeah.
it's gonna take 18 weeks for me to do. And
Not
you
wrong.
Finish it in 6, and you're like, I'm a fucking genius, dude. You
Yeah,
don't
dude.
know.
Mm-hmm. Not wrong. So he draws an artifact that ages a person up, but at the cost of aging himself up by 10 times. And he uses it on Rip to age him 15 years. That means he aged himself 150 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So yeah, Ano gets old and disappears into ink. 'Cause it's made of ink because he's drawn. Also,
that fucked
wait,
me up 'cause
okay.
I still had
hang
no
on.
idea what was still happening.
Yeah.
Nope.
Talk
hang on.
about it, Justin.
Before, Ano said, and Akira said, I can only draw one thing. Ano is the drawing.
Is it because you can only draw one thing as you are one thing?
No. That's
I
not-
it didn't make sense to me either. I was the whole time I was like, that doesn't.
I'm just realizing
Maybe
now.
maybe
I
they
hate
just had
that.
a cap on 2 actually.
This is when
You know.
for whatever reason it just didn't click to me that this Ano was not Ano, right?
No, yeah,
So,
it took me
You
until the
saw
end of the episode.
you saw literally like ghost out of himself.
I know, but it
Yeah,
didn't. That didn't make sense
Which
to me.
yeah, well, it was a metaphor about how manga artists work themselves to death.
I
But
understand, but like the fact that this thing is a drawing, like because
Yeah,
I was like,
I
wait,
did-
that can't be possible because they were drawing things earlier, and so my brain was just like, no, you misunderstood. And then when he disappeared here, I was like, what?
that's
Like,
because when they said they can only draw one thing, what they meant actually was 2, but because they are one thing,
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't get it
see-
until I saw the dude smile in front of Andy to fucking put his fist up, and I was like, "Yeah, I am dumb." Okay, this dude's never been here.
He's never. I don't.
this show is the smartest dumb show I've ever seen. There,
Look.
there's a lot of big brain moments, and then it's like a little mini stroke happens.
Yeah, it's like going to a restaurant and ordering poutine, and they give you a KFC famous bowl.
And they
You
try
go,
to
what the
convince
fuck
you.
is this? And they're like,
They-
poutine. What
They're
do
like,
you mean?
poutine, baby. This is American poutine.
He's like,
And
this
problem
not
is-
poutine.
I know.
Like,
Problem
what are
is
you
it-
talking about? Potatoes, gravy, cheese? I don't know. What do you mean?
Just a baked potato with gravy and
Yeah.
ricotta cheese.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
shit's good. During the fight, Akira narrates basically retelling his story. So it like overlays the entire fight, how he helped these guys. They end up defeating Autumn and retrieving its core. And then Andy fist bumps dude, and then the intro plays. This is like
Yeah.
19 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
There's
It's like
literally
there's
3
8
minutes
minutes
left of the
left.
episode.
I
I'm
was
like,
confused
what
the
is
about
fuck is
this.
happening?
Yeah.
I was like,
did
dang,
they switch the
alright.
ending? And I was like, no, this is the intro. Fuko and Andy thank Rip for teaming up and talks about his reasons for not teaming up with Union. He literally just wants the artifact arc to get reborn and save the person they killed. Andy and Fuko at least get Autumn back and the broken G-liner. The episode ends with Juiz asking Billy if he has black tea in a snowstorm. End episode 24.
I didn't understand.
It's just they're like, who bet you want to know what happens
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, this gets a bleach out of Naruto because they both have shit where people are drawings and drawing shit.
That
in
is
real
true.
life that's not real. I mean, I'd probably give us a Jujutsu Kaisen too for that because like Autumn is basically Hanami, right?
Not wrong.
Enter scroll art.
Trees.
Except less books.
Yeah, I was thinking about that fight because like that was the end of season 1 in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm
yeah.
like, that was so much better
That was.
than this was.
I mean, it
Okay.
was better before it was overrated, but yeah, it was for sure.
No, now JJK season 1 is back to being a classic.
Because it's a classic, dude.
Yeah.
JJK's one is a classic. Bro.
Yeah.
It comes
Fucking
back
season
around,
2,
right,
fucking
right.
overrated, dude.
Overrated as fuck. But next year, like next February, or the February coming, JJK season 2, classic. You said
Classic,
classic,
dude.
bro.
Classic.
Everything's cyclical.
Yep. 100%. All right, that's it. That's Undead Unluck season 1.
We fucking did it.
Yep,
Did
we're
it.
done.
Hey,
Finished.
like we didn't talk about the intro. Do you guys like the intro? Because I kind of fuck with the intro.
It's fine.
I skipped it every time.
I listened to it once and didn't feel the need to listen to it again.
I looked at it. I said, "That's an intro."
That I like the person's weird voice.
Yeah. I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
fine.
Good talk.
It was fine.
Good talk. I don't scrutinize intros.
Yeah. Shout out, mediocre intros.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Shout out.
shout out. Someone message Cody to come back
Shout
so we
out
can stop
Putin.
the recording.
Shout out Poutin.
Shout out Putin.
Poutin.
Trying to not Putin. Poutine. Shout out the Cleveland Browns. Shout out.
Shout out Will Smith saying The Matrix.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out Wild
out
Wild
Will
West.
Smith saying "Welcome to the Matrix."
Ooh, welcome to The Matrix. You get jacked in.
Jacked in, rap with Morpheus, never run out of breath. You know, fucking, I'll make the jump in one try. You think like Morpheus would still be Morpheus in like the Matrix?
In
Because
Will
like
Smith's
that'd be kind of
Matrix.
hot, dude. That'd be dope. What would Keanu Reeves do though? Like, I mean,
Wild Wild
he
West.
was. Oh, would he? That'd be a weird switch.
It-
That's
Man.
crazy, dude.
That's a
I
That's
bet
my
you would've
Uma
nailed it,
Autumn
too.
fucking breaking point, dude. I need fucking Anno to rewrite that
Oh,
history,
no.
bro.
That would be wild. Yeah, shout out.
2 hours, huh? 2 hours
Shout-
20.
Yeah.
What are you guys,
Yeah.
part-time workers?
We're doing
Whoa.
shout out right now. We're doing shout outs. Shout out things that you think we had an inside joke about.
Shout out Fuko. Shout out Inside Jokes. Shout out.
Shout out coming in midair and no one being able to touch you because you're coming and just leaving.
All right.
Yep. Shout out going to what'd you say, meth houses and just doing it in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was listening. I was listening.
Shout out.
Okay, was he? Were you?
Were you like out there with your grandparents with the headphones on?
No, I went to the bathroom and I turned it on for a second and that's all I caught. So.
Yeah, okay. That would have been funny.
No,
Just
I put
being
it on a
like,
big screen out there.
Just on a TV screen. Like, let's watch these idiots. Oh no.
no, I'm struggling without me.
Shout out all of us being here. This has been like the first podcast in a minute
Yeah.
that we've all been here. Right?
Yeah.
Well, kinda.
Well,
I've been here.
You're
Yeah.
as
Kinda.
here as you normally are.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Cody was
dude.
unknown
Except this time,
this round.
yeah, Cody, you were on no. But like, you know, normally if Cody's like this when he's here, he's like, I got a headache.
No, usually it's a bipolar
I got a
episode,
headache.
not a
Right,
headache.
that's
Yeah. If I'm this
got a
quiet,
headache.
it's normally I'm
Look,
like,
I'm not trying to tell everyone you're like
I don't care.
you're shit,
Shit.
you know.
I don't care.
I got a bipolar headache.
Yeah. Shout out bipolar headache.
Yeah, we'll just. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, shit.
Dude, I have to pee.
Dude, I got piss so bad.
fucking
Thank you for
bad,
saying that.
bro.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I gotta wash
you
my
guys.
feet.
Don't
Please
close your
stop
shit
the
until Cody
recording.
stops
Please
recording.
stop.
I just stopped it. I think it's all done. It's all done. Wait, no, it's not.
It's not. No,
I'm done.
Now it is.
I'm done.
Okay, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Love
Okay,
you guys.
bye,
Bye.
guys.
Okay, bye. Look.
Bye, Twitch people. We love you. Everybody, nobody said bye to you, but I'm saying it because I was here the whole time. I'm still here. I'll be here forever.